What's up, y'all? And welcome to No Cap the Podcast. It's your girl and I Bacon. We got Finesse Pooh there, and we got Tay. So,
Hello.
oh,
I just figured out stuff, Pooh. I can put
somebody
people
might
on
be
the
great.
spotlight. Wow.
I've already figured that out, my friend.
Yep. Just figured it out.
All right, yeah. Who wants to introduce tonight's topic? Because I was put on the spot, and that wasn't
I
cool.
mean, you picked the topic, so
Hey, you didn't
you
even
pick.
do it right. You're terrible.
All right. Well, tonight's topic is about what makes us happy. Um, give me a moment. Well, yeah, it's about how to be more positive and stuff like that. Well, okay, I guess we're just gonna deal with the awkward silence. Nobody wants to go.
Okay, so being a positive person, I would say is basically keeping yourself humble, knowing when to be positive, because you can't be a positive person all the time. Like, let's just be real. Like, there are days that you're gonna run into where people are like testing you, and you have no other choice but to get out of your character. But the topic is basically because you got to know when to remain humble, when to remain positive, not letting people like pick at you. Like, people push those buttons and they will test you. Sometimes it's a test from God just to see if what you prayed for is something that's you're going to stick to. That's my perspective of being positive. And I've been holding myself accountable for that. I've been doing good. So, where's up?
All right, Tay.
Tay, what do you think a positive person is?
Me, fuck out of here. Yep.
You're a
Wow.
very positive person because, first of all, when you got on here, you was with the extras.
Wow. Well,
But
guys,
that's
we're
how we
actually
That's how we
8-12.
communicate. That's how we communicate. I'm always positive. It's positive energy when we argue. Pooh, you can't name one time in our friendship that we actually argued to like an actual argument. Exactly. So, see, she know I'm right.
No, you're wrong.
No, but
Oh, is
positivity.
Bird okay? Sorry to change the subject. All right. Fuck you.
Well,
I'm sorry, not you. I
oh,
apologize.
okay, yeah. So, positivity, like positivity is I feel like I'm a very positive person. I feel like I surround myself around positive people. I'm that friend that will just randomly text my friends or call them and like, hey, you did good today. Remember that. You matter. Stuff like that. But yeah, I feel like people are positive. You gotta stay positive.
Me too.
Oh
So,
shoot, we got three.
what do you think is a positive person?
Someone that
I'm gonna give you a scenario, right? So, I don't know if you heard about the issue that happened with me at the job. Okay, tell me, how would you remain positive in this situation? Okay, so we all know Rona is out there, and we're all in the office. So, like, we're all now face to face next to each other, no social distance as much. This person comes up to you and tell you that they have COVID, right? Training class comes to a halt. And you can compare it to the cruise line that you were working on as well, right? So in this case, the person comes up to you and says that they have COVID, and then the training class stops. A couple days later, she comes back, tell you that I didn't have COVID. It was just because I wanted to make sure that I would have my vacation covered in a month or two. In this case, Rona is not something to play with. So how would you remain positive at that point?
You mean like positive in staying healthy or positive like
Staying positive in a way to respond to that person, because now they have cut the training class.
Do we have to raise our hands?
well, the way I see it is first of all, if you don't have corona, that's first and foremost, that's something you should not be joking about. People have died from this sickness, and I have seen people die from this sickness personally, and it's just not something you should joke about, especially for to secure your vacation. Now, not only did you try and secure your vacation, but you just cut training time for people that actually want to be there. How are you in training already thinking about a vacation? You didn't even start the job yet.
2 months.
So now, huh?
In 2 months, the vacation starts. In 2 months.
In 2 months. Okay. So
how would you remain positive? Like, how would you still be a positive person at that point?
At that point, I'll just keep moving forward, whatever training they give us, and whatever they tell us to do, work, be the hardest worker in the room. Like, yeah, she gonna leave in 2 months, but she probably gonna leave in 2 months and not be able to come back. So, yeah.
So would you have not said something to her? Oh, my bad. Go ahead, Maya. How would you remain a positive person in that situation? I'll ask a question later.
I'll just
Not
tell
you.
her like,
No, I
Amaya.
said finish, and then I'll go.
Oh, go ahead.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll just be like, listen, that's something you don't joke about. But hey, congratulations, you have your vacation in 2 months. But go right ahead, Amaya.
All right. So like, wait, why you gotta put me on the spotlight? I don't like this. Can we go
Looks
back
better.
to the?
Keep
I
going.
want to go back to the square.
Keep going.
Fuck you. Yeah. All right. Damn. So how to stay positive about that? I would just think about the money. It's like, okay, I have a day off. I'm just gonna take this time for the day off to relax a little bit before I really have to start going into work and everything. About the whole saying you have coronavirus when you don't, I would have spoken to her like, hey, I understand you probably wanted a day off or whatever, but that's not cool to make such a serious allegation when you don't actually have it, because you're messing with our money and our time. So.
All right. So, Josh, welcome aboard. You didn't miss much.
Yeah, sorry.
But how would you want to respond to that, or how could you remain a positive person after someone said that?
Well, if I remember, oh, here we go. Okay. Well, if I'm looking at it from your point of view, you have lupus, I believe it is, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so that alone is serious for you, and to have someone just saying that they have the corona could scare you and could basically put you at risk. You said you already had it before, but like having it again, I'm sure would put you at a greater risk and whatever. And all for a vacation, as Tay put it, is nothing to joke about. And how I would handle it, I would be very upset, especially if I already have health problem, you know.
Yeah.
And if you're going around saying that you have corona, you know, all because you want to have this vacation day, and also taking time away from people that want to do the training and all this and that, you're being selfish, and you're only caring about yourself and not others. There's a so many ways that she could have went about it. You know, she could have just said like it was a family issue or herself or anything else, but she had to take a whole dramatic route that doesn't sit well with others. So yeah, so I would be upset pretty much. You know,
So you think you would be able to remain humble at that point and try to keep a positive attitude? Or in my case, I know I had to walk away. But how?
yeah, I would walk away myself, but in the back of my head, I know I would want to like put my hands on that person for just saying something like that because again, we're looking at you and you have lupus. You know that's nothing to joke about as well. So yeah,
Hold on, we got some comments here from
Yeah,
Justin.
Oh shit, Justin! What's up, brother?
but I think that's a different Justin. But yeah,
For all the
thanks.
shit I got to deal with, both with coworkers and patients, I'd rather not be positive. Herpes positive, that is. It's fucking bad.
True, like
Like,
there's people out there that had that's positive with HIV, STDs, all sorts of diseases and stuff like that. So it is kind of hard to remain positive, and you're just joking about it. Like that will tick some people off. That will definitely, not even gonna cap. Nowadays, what in the past 3 years now, we've all been restricted. We've been home. We've been have to like wear our masks. Some people still wear their masks. I still do. It's still just not safe, and people cannot be joking about stuff like that.
yeah.
Like even if you wanted to secure your vacation and want to make sure that you have it, you should have did something like that closer to the vacation time. You know what I'm saying? Like if you
Exactly.
like you should have thought about it before you even, like we're on the first day of training and you playing around. Like if you didn't want to work, then just say that.
It's very true. It's very true.
Just in situations you could be positive, but in certain situations you can't always stay humble. Like I said, it's a test. Like if you pray to be like, I'm a big person who pray and I'm Christian, so I pray a lot. I pray to be humble, to clear my mind from violence, negative people, get them out of my path. And I feel like there's lately been some tests that was going on for me to be like, should I react or should I not react? I think I did good. Oh, we got another comment.
Should we start reading them
Justin
out
said,
loud or?
you can read it if you want. No?
Okay.
All right.
Justin said, wait, what? Yours froze. What's going on?
Go ahead.
Can y'all
Go
hear
ahead.
me?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So it says, I love to be for healthy living, but other day had a dude spitting on nurses and other patients and visitors who had it all over his mouth, ending up spitting on two women, a kid and an elderly man. That's gross.
Mm-mm.
What
I'm not gonna lie, you made me think of the guy from That's So Raven. So I'm kind of re-watching That's So Raven, and they have that teacher. I don't know if you guys remember him.
Oh yeah, I
Oh,
think I
the
know
guy
you.
that spits a lot.
That's what he just made me think of.
Mr. Petittelli.
Oh man.
No, seriously, like people be having herpes. Like I'm gonna tell y'all, and Justin could probably
Wait, what
attest
are
to
herpes again?
herpes type herpes C, I think is what it's called. Um, it's like when they get like the cold sores and stuff like that all around their lips and stuff, and they talk to you and spit on you. Now you got to go get tested for herpes.
I thought
Like
it was something that had to do with your genitals.
It's both.
It is, but it's different types. There's A, B, C, and I think a third one. Don't make me lie. Justin, what's the other one?
Wait, Justin, are you at work? Because you should totally join the podcast.
He's probably at work, Maya.
No, I miss him. I haven't seen him in almost a year.
But
I think the last time I saw him was for his birthday, and that's when I crashed into the wall. And that shit was so funny. Oh, man. See, he's not at work. Can we send you the link? Can you come join, please?
Maya wants everyone to join all this.
Of course. More the merrier, right? Or are you guys not okay with that? I'm sorry.
But real quick, while we take a little bit of an intermission, hold on.
Intermission.
Right?
Yeah, because I want to.
Intermission?
Y'all gonna let me talk? Fuck out of here.
No. Dude, you said something else and it's like, what? Intermission? You mean intermission?
That's what I said. Intermission.
You said intramission.
You
I
did.
said as we take a little bit of an intermission.
You didn't, but it's okay. We
It's
know what you
okay.
mean.
Anyway, fuck out of here. So, hold on. Don't put this in there yet.
Oh, that's beautiful. My baby.
Josh, are you talking to the dog?
Yeah, who else am I talking to?
Okay.
All right, bitch. This is what I mean about the.
Ooh, not the bitch.
Let's give Maya a moment here. There you
Okay,
go.
so real quick.
Brief there.
So, I've been on TikTok scouting, looking for talent, like I'm always doing, and I came across this young lady, right? She is an artist, not like a sketch artist, but like music.
Musician?
Yeah, she's a musician, and like she reminds me of her. Her name is
Oh, the singer.
yeah, the singer. She her name is Mayada, and like she's actually been doing this a while. She has albums on Spotify and iTunes, and like she's been doing it for a while. So I just reached out to her through email, waiting for her to reply back. But I just wanted to give y'all a little bit of a preview of what she does. So, and here we go. Pooh, turn down the music a bit.
Little girl, 5 years old, she's already been told what she got ain't good enough. A princess always wears a crown over long hair flowing down, never over braids or afro gloves. Well, I was that little girl learning hatred for my curls, and I tried to put them straight till a new reality broke through and settled over me. They got herself in love and me. Black girl magic, black girl magic, I got it. Black girl magic in my hair, in my skin, in my veins, in my hips, in my soul. Don't you know that I got black girl magic, black girl magic, oh, black girl magic, oh.
Okay. That was just a little.
Nice
I'm
song.
over here talking and you guys can't hear me. I said that
Yeah,
was
you were
good.
mute.
I muted myself just in case, because Yeah.
Yeah, that was just a little preview of what she does. She has a trending song on TikTok uh, right now. So it's pretty interesting. Pretty interesting. Has a hell of a following, and yeah, Mayada. Hopefully she emails us back and we can get her on the show.
I hope so. You guys made me think of something else. So you know how we are talking about like positivity and stuff like that. So how exactly do you guys deal with like I guess people who I'll give an example. I've told you guys about what's been going on with my brother, that he's I guess in this little negative stage at the moment. So I've been trying to be patient and stuff. But how exactly would you guys like deal with that? Like trying to be positive and trying to get people to see the positivity and beauty in things.
Well, you gotta let him like. Well, you gotta let him come to you. Like when he's comfortable to talk about like what's going on, then that's when it's okay to ask him some questions. Um, Even though we want to figure out what's going on right now, and it may be kind of getting to us, and like I know, I see you like your energy is off, right? So I see that something's going on with you. Do you want to talk about it? And he says no, but at least he knows that it's out there, and you're the person that he can come to when he's ready to talk to you.
I get what you're saying, but it's more like I get worried about like when people feel like that about them getting stuck in that.
That's the thing that I have too, is that we worry too much about others. We get what I'm learning is to try to focus a little bit on me, but I want to let you know that I'm here for you. So whenever you get the time to talk to me or you feel comfortable, I'm all ears. Oh my God, Justin is a fool. Let's just take a moment for Justin.
I told you he's so funny.
Let's just take a moment for Justin. You want to read that, Amaya?
Sure. This one's for you, brother. All them hospital sandwiches, cheese and crackers I be eating with the cranberry juice got me always farting. Imagine having to try take down and restrain a patient while trying not to toot the horn. Why don't you use that as a weapon? You like, I don't know, you fart on them, and then you get them to be quiet, and then that's that. Jeez. Or you know what, Justin, you have your moments where you act crazy. Just show them that you're just as crazy as them. Guys, I will be right back, okay? I'm sorry, Pumpkin. You guys could continue talking.
Okay. So hold on.
Yeah.
All
Hey,
right.
what's eating right now?
No, he said he wasn't working.
Oh, he's not.
That's what I heard. That's what I heard when y'all said.
He said it in the comments. He said he's not working today.
Hold up. Who are the three people looking at us? Because Justin is the only one that's actually messaging.
I think one of them is my friend Anthony.
Oh, he could talk too. Name it.
Well, he's
Don't be watching and just not talking. Fuck out of here. Put a one in the chat if you in here.
Hey,
One.
relax.
Hey,
Relax.
this is not how we talk to viewers, okay? He's a new friend. Be nice to him.
I am nice to him. This is how
You
I
tell
talk.
him
I know
you
this.
No, it's not. Stop it. You're fired.
Do I got to punish my daughter again?
No, but I'm about to punish you.
Can you sit, please? Jesus.
So, okay, so let me bring it back to the topic for a quick second. All right, so now Tay had a situation on the cruise that really like kind of bothered me as well. I don't know how I would have remained positive in this situation. Like when he was talking about being like the person was being racist and what he said and what he did,
Oh
I
yeah.
that's a whole nother scenario where I don't even know how to. In that case, it was just for me in my head was fight or flight.
Okay, so let me explain that situation. So on a cruise, we have very limited time. It's not like a regular cruise where it's a big cruise and you like have some time off. We work 7 days a week, 12 plus hours a day, and we get like one break throughout the day, and then our curfew time break. So it's about 9:30. Earliest we ever got off. We're in Stevenson, Wash, Oregon. Stevenson, no, Washington.
Wait, what?
We're in Stevenson, Washington, right? So we all get off the boat. We go to the gas station. Now, granted, we're all from different places and whatnot. Cool. There's like two of us are black. The rest of them are like white and whatnot. So we go to the gas station, get what we need, deodorant, snacks for the next trip because we're going to be on the river for our day. We're not stopping at a port. So get all our stuff, come outside. I'm waiting outside with my roommate. Shout out to my nigga Randall, coolest Colorado kid ever met. Shout out to him. Um, and a car pulls up, and it's like the car is giving real Trump supporter truck, basically. And he looks at Randall, my homeboy, and he asks him, he's like, "You good?" And he's like, "Yeah." He's like, "Yeah, because him," like gesturing to me. And I'm like, "You do know I can hear you, right?" He's like, "Oh no, no. You might want to watch your tone, boy," or some shit like that. And he flashes a gun.
Like he picks his shirt
So
up, or like he just sticks it out.
like he pulled his shirt up
Okay,
and
okay.
like flashes a gun.
Nice, very
So
nice.
that's when I experienced my first bit of racism. And then the rest of us came out the store and like, and he's like, "Yeah, keep walking, keep walking. We don't like your kind around here." I'm like,
Oh,
Where were you?
Stevenson, Washington,
The fuck?
on the West Coast.
okay.
It's like a small port town. It's really beautiful there, but it's just a small town. So how would any of you handle a situation like that? Pooh already said she ready to fight. So
I'm the same way. If he didn't have a gun, I would have done the same thing as Pooh would say. There's no way that you're just not gonna come out of nowhere, pull up next to me, and tell one of my people that all that crap you just said there. You know, if he didn't have a gun on him, that would be a different story. But he had a gun on him. You know, he's showing it. He's gonna use it.
mhm.
So yeah, if he didn't have the gun, it would have been a different story. But if he has the gun, though, I can't. What can you do?
Now, to keep it positive for the viewers, people already know that I'm already fight or flight. But for the viewers in our topic, what Tay and his friends could have done, right? They could have reported him. They could have called the police, reported him that he's basically threatened their lives. Like for real. You don't just you can't just show off your gun. Doesn't matter like because basically what he's showing is that he will shoot Tay for being a black person. You get what I'm saying? I get how there's some states where you can actually have your gun on you. You can even walk with bullets. Like you know how you're supposed to have the clip. If you're riding in the car, you're supposed to have the clip out of the gun and separate away from the gun itself. assuming this guy had the clip in the gun because he flashed it to y'all and let him know that I will shoot you where you stand. So, in this, to remain positive and keep it that way because of the topic, okay, I would have just called the police right then and there, got his license plate, took a picture of him. I would have even recorded him and said that he threatened my life and let them like handle it from there. Because other than that, if y'all don't come, you get what I'm saying? It's going to be an issue.
Yeah.
Go ahead, Josh. My bad.
Yeah, real quick. You said it was a small town or a small village, like.
It's like a small town. Like it's like really. It's like basically on the boat. All the towns we go to, with the exception of Portland, Oregon, because everybody know what Portland is.
Mhm.
They're like towns that everybody knows each other, and it's real quiet, and
Okay,
it's like
so
real tight knit.
isn't usually in those small kind of towns where you call the cops? Don't they usually don't do nothing, or at least a lot of things to like go about that whole situation?
Exactly.
They won't really do much, you know.
Well, that I get what you're saying. It was like that back in the days,
But
but
it's still
there's
like that.
Who's
it's
that?
still like that. But in that situation, like I said, it was when the police comes, whether he does anything or not,
Jackson. Sorry.
it's
First of
still
all,
going to be.
we don't need to see you, sir.
Nah, fuck out of here.
It's okay. He doesn't have to show his face. He joined. But
No, it's
who's
no.
talking?
I'm on my. Nah, I'm sorry about that. It's
Fucking
just that I'm on my
bitch.
I'm on my laptop right now, so I'm doing something right there. So why I have it on my phone?
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Justin, how would you would have handled that? How would you
I
have
actually like his "fuck out of here." I like that one. That was real New Yorker. I heard it from the soul. I like that.
Um, can you tell me the situation again? Because I was in the middle of trying to get into the stream, but like this. So I did miss a lot of the details.
Go ahead, Tay, tell him.
All right. Long story short, I I experienced racism at a gas station in Stevenson, Washington. Basically, he flashed a gun because he thought I was bothering my roommate, who happened to be white. So, yeah.
Which they all walked to the store together. He
hmm
asked the white roommate, "Is he okay?" And the roommate was like, "Yeah, why?" And he looked at Tay and was like, we don't
Where's that tapping
deal
coming
with
from?
that kind."
You don't associate with your kind over here. God damn it. Get, nah.
Yeah,
So
basically that.
that
Yeah.
that that type of person, yeah.
I
Yeah,
always,
Justin, I like.
I always wanted to be in one of those situations where just something goes wrong and they were like, "What the fuck are you doing there?" And then they just start looking at me and stuff. Like, but I can't really do nothing about that because the way I am and the way I talk. So usually when I'm around somebody that's my friend and I talk the regular way, people are gonna look at me like if I'm weird or something. Especially in one of those places like that. I remember going to parts of uh Pennsylvania. It was a small town when I went to go visit with my dad and stuff. And so going in, the way I was acting and the way I was talking, the music I was listening to was way different because it's nothing but rich white people around me. You don't really have much of a minority in that spot. So I'm there speaking Spanish, listening to my songs and stuff like that. And so they just started looking at me weird. And it was throughout the whole entire store. You had ladies looking at me. You had teenagers, kids, basically the whole runaround. And I didn't know what to do. I just stood there and then I just calmed down a little bit and I just kept on following my dad's lead as we got everything. Once we went back into the car to the house, it was just like that. And I never really said anything until I got back to the house. Because that was like one of the first times I felt that type of way. Because in New York, you're surrounded by everybody. But when you go out of the city, that's when you start recognizing all the bullshit.
hmm
And even in the city, it doesn't matter. I get looked at weirdly sometimes because people think I'm Arabic. Bro, come on. That's not fair.
So is the Arabic thing or the big head?
You
Can
know,
you please exit out? Because, again, this is not fair. Thank you. Justin, fuck you.
Maya.
You and your midget ass. Anyways.
Hold on.
Oh, shoot.
Yes.
My daughter snapping back. Okay.
I ain't a midget.
You short, bro. Let's not go there. It's
Wait,
not important now.
how short are you? What's your height, Justin?
He's like my height, an inch or so taller than me. He's short, right?
Kamaya, you kind of tall though.
You said I'm kind of tall.
Yeah.
No, I'm not. I'm like average height for a female. Well, kind of.
We're not average height. We're short.
We're not.
We're
Yeah, I think like average.
5'5" to 5'7" is the average height. For
I'm
people
close.
that we're short.
Baby.
Sorry, excuse me. But yeah, I don't personally. I don't feel like that. People don't look at you weirdly. Like I said, sometimes people think I'm Arabic, so they be staring at me weirdly.
I'm just say this, and I really don't care. I really don't care where I'm at and what I look like, what I'm doing, what I'm saying. I'm just still gonna be me. I'm not changing me because you want to look at me weird. You want to look at me weird? I will be weird with you. I will stare back at you.
Yup.
And then once you look at me weird, you're gonna ask me, "Is there a problem?" Then I'm straight up tell you, "What's up?" You was looking at me. I don't mind you looking at me. You can look, but you can't touch. You can look at me the way you want to look at me. But
So
the
you
minute
gotta say you want to catch these hands.
When food comes to New York, it's going to be a problem.
It's not gonna be a problem because listen, I know how to control myself. But when somebody try to come at me, I'm not gonna hold back.
No, we're not going to hold back. And that's my motherfucking sister. Fuck out of here. What's wrong with you? Yup.
What you saying to Maya?
I say you gotta say fuck out of here. You want to catch these hands? So I
I
want to
would
hear you
say
say
catch these hands. Honestly, I honest with y'all. In the moment, I'm be like, "What's up?"
She going to give the hands.
No, I want to hear you say it. That's why. Is that like a New Yorker slang, or do people say that everywhere?
What?
You want to catch these hands?
You know what we got to do on the next podcast?
We don't say it like that, but I know what you mean.
Okay.
Real quick, let me just say this real quick. On our next episode, this is what we're going to be doing. We're going back to Amigo, and we're just going to be interviewing random people on Amigo.
Okay, so if we
Are
go
you sure
back
that's the best
to
idea?
Amigo,
Can we have Justin on here for
if
that
we
one?
go back to Amigo,
Why me?
it's gonna be on Amigo
Because you're funny as
already
shit.
done it.
Wait,
I'm funny.
yeah, but you know my Wi-Fi not that good, so it might not work. That's why I have all of you do
We
it.
would do a test run
Okay, yeah, we gotta do a
tonight
test run.
because
Oh.
I don't like for my face to be up there. Like,
Actually, can we do it real quick? We mostly
No.
talked about.
no, unless you want to be.
I'll be it.
Okay.
I'll be the person to talk.
All
All
right, go
right, Maya
ahead.
said she'll be the person to talk. Let's go.
Do what y'all want. Go ahead.
Wait. Okay. Will they
Don't
be able
do
to
it.
hear you guys or no?
Don't do it.
Why not?
You're about to see a lot of things you don't want to see.
We
Oh,
went on it last
we
time.
did it before.
Yeah.
I know that, but
Knowing
I-
my luck, probably. God got me. I don't think it's gonna happen.
Actually, let's just save that for tomorrow.
Oh, man. Okay.
I'm eating food right now. Last thing I want to see is the dick in my face.
Yeah, right.
Oh, shit. Where's Pooh? Hello?
Yeah,
I said, where's Pooh?
she's still there. I think she went somewhere. For the one person that's viewing us, put a one in the chat if you're still with us.
Please.
Please and thank you. I just like to know. I just like to know who's actually viewing us. But
I think that's still me on my YouTube thing.
Where
I could be
is
wrong.
it?
I could be wrong.
Justin, you are appreciated, bro. Thank you
What?
for joining. I said you are appreciated. Oh my gosh, really?
Yep,
What is it about Justin's zodiac sign?
yep.
He's
What?
a Virgo. He got my grandma's birthday. Right, Justin?
Huh?
I said you Virgo. You got my grandma's birthday, remember?
What's her birthday?
August 24th.
Oh yeah.
Okay, okay. Well, you know what time it is?
No.
It's time for Tay's unrelated rant time. So,
Boy.
you know what really grinds my gears?
Who the fuck says that?
You was ever downloading something on your computer, like a game or something or a program, and it's
Yeah.
downloading slow, but
Yes.
then when it gets to 95 or like 96 even, it just stops and says error, and then you have to restart the whole thing again. Oh, that was my rant for the day.
Wow. That was such a good rant.
That's what grinds my
Actually,
gears.
you guys made me think of something when you were talking about your little situation with the guy. So at my job, there's this little boy, and he's the only blanquito there. So this kid is fucking rude as shit. He was
Wait,
saying that
hold
he
up.
was what?
Explain what blanquito means for the people that don't know.
Oh, blanquito's a white person.
Okay.
Yes, and moreno's a like.
He
colored
likes
person.
Starbucks. That's basically what it means.
Yeah, he's one of the only blanquitos at my job, and he's so freaking rude. He always has an attitude. He never listens, and from what I heard, he was saying that we're all teenagers there, and that basically he doesn't have to listen to us because that's what his mom said. Don't bring your children to a program if your children cannot listen. Honestly, I kind of thought the kids at Canberra were bad, but these kids,
Our
trust
kid's
me,
not bad.
I thought they were, but I promise you, not
Shut
saying
up.
that all the kids are bad and stuff, because I do appreciate my job and the experience and
Shout out to the
getting
Boys
to
and Girls Club.
what?
I said, shout out to the Boys and Girls Club.
Hello, we do not have to say names on here.
They don't know which one.
Boys and girls.
It's the program itself. Point is,
Fuck out of here. Shout out to Canberra too. Sometimes.
it's Canberra.
I
But yeah.
guess so.
What? Who's talking?
Young man.
Okay. Why everybody look like that?
Because you just suddenly stopped talking, asking who's talking.
Okay, because I was confused.
The only thing I'm gonna say,
Talking to you about.
I've been in the same situation, but it was back then when I used to work in a clothing store. A
Oh,
little
shit.
kid came in running in,
Yes.
like a 4-year-old, 5-year-old, came in during the summertime because he was playing tag with one of his friends and the door was open. Comes in and then I'm trying to be nice. This was like one of the only times I've been nice. Ever since then, I've been acting like an asshole. I said, "Come on, buddy, you got to get out of here. You can't be playing around in the store."
Yeah.
You know what this little kid says to me? He's like
No.
4 or 5. Shut up, you fat bitch. I took
Yo,
a turn for the
what?
worse because right after he said that, that's when his mom came in to get him by the arm.
Yeah.
And I just stood there flooded, and then everyone else is laughing. All my coworkers laughing, the people who are shopping are laughing. So it was like, what the fuck?
Yo, that
So whenever somebody starts acting like an asshole, no, like young, teenager wise or anything like that, I'm gonna give you the same medicine.
honestly, the kids at my job, I heard they were doing that today. The fourth and fifth graders, they're cursing. Then there's like the second and third graders like telling this little girl, "Oh, we're kicking you out of the group," because she told on her friend. She was about to tell on her friend because her friend was making out with her boyfriend. They're in second and third grade. How are you making out with your boyfriend? You're in second.
That's disgusting to think about.
I told you, I thought the kids at Campbell were bad, but the kids at this facility, they have no structure, and it bothers me because I wish I could help them.
Hmm. Mm-mm-mm.
Mm. This one tastes way better today.
What is that?
Both of you.
Oh,
What kind?
Jasmine.
Oh.
It has milk foam. It's really good. I'm sorry. I'm stressed out today, all right? I deserve a little splurge.
Mm.
Why are you stressed out?
Oh, because home, I told you about my situation with my brother and other family members, work, school. Mentally, I don't feel the best at the moment. A lot of stuff like that. My brother said some rude comment and it's still bothering me.
What did he
And
say?
it's a comment that people make every time. It's just about basically my mom makes him lock the door when he comes home. So I knocked on the door to tell him like, hey, I'm here and something else. So my mom's like, oh, not my mom. My brother's like, oh, the mom told me to lock the door in case somebody tries to break in and I can't protect myself. And I'm like, but I'm here with you. Like, he's like, it's not like you can protect me. Other time I hung out with my friends, we were walking around and they were making like a hypothetical about a serial killer coming like Michael or, wait, who else? It's Jason, right? Michael and Jason. So the person was basically like, oh, Amaya's gonna die first because she can't protect herself. It's just stuff like that, like always being compared to other people because of my physique being small. Because I haven't been into fights and shit like that, like it bothers me.
Mm.
wait, wasn't that with our friend group? Because I thought because they put me in the same thing as you. They said I
Mm-mm.
would die first, not because I can't protect myself. It's only because I'll be the dumb one and jump head first right at him.
No, it's not because of that. It's because it was with
Hmm.
the guy that we met in the pizza shop that
I
was
don't know.
friends with Jordan. It was me,
Oh,
you, Jordan, and yeah, that person said
ese
that.
negrito. Oh, sí, está bien. Bien. ¿Tú no sabes el nombre de él?
I do, but I don't want to say it here.
Coño.
Um, I'm just gonna.
Coño.
Did you see the letter?
Huh? What?
Did you see the letter I just drew?
Oh no, I'm blind. You
Look,
forgot I wear glasses.
but you could see it. What the fuck?
I'm not looking at the phone. I'm looking at my laptop right now. So
Put it in the
wait, let me
comments,
see.
the private chat.
Just put it in the private chat, goddamn it. Goddamn.
Give
Shit.
me a moment. There's a big ass explosion sound outside. Came.
Oh, you live in Brooklyn.
You live in the
That's
hood.
normal.
Normal.
I know, but my hood has been getting gentrified.
Oh well,
What the
can't
fuck's
relate.
going on? Well, actually, they're shooting something over here, but it's coming from that way, not that way. Oh, whatever. They're shooting like a show or something over here at the moment.
Okay. I'm about to order me some ice cream.
Oh, you know what ice cream you should? Well, do you like the sherbet ice cream?
No.
Oh, because they have this really good one in Baskin Robbins, and it's blue, green, and pink, and it's really good.
This is where I just stick to my regular old vanilla.
Because
Either
you are
that or
vanilla.
yeah, delicious. Yeah, thank you.
All right.
Some good Ice cream in my car? Yes, sir.
Wait, what time? Wait, are you Uber eating ice cream to your place?
Yep, sure am.
You never
Cold
did
Stone
that before?
Creamery.
No, the only time I've done something like that is McDonald's.
$19.
You know, Grubhub right now is giving you a free trial to do the Grubhub Plus, right?
Hmm?
Grubhub, no offense, is not as good as Uber Eats, but they're doing like the free trial so you can see what it's like to have the Grubhub Plus.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
Just gonna get my little ice cream here. Yeah, sure.
You know what's a funny thing? With him working in the hospital, you don't know how many. It's almost every other minute that somebody comes in delivering food, either from Grubhub or Uber Eats, and
Yeah.
it'd be Popeyes, Chinese food, it'd be Spanish food, it'd be all everything for both coworkers and patients. You don't know how many times that the person doesn't come to pick it up and it's just sitting there.
I'm not gonna lie, that happened to me the other day. I ordered some Shake Shack and they took like almost 2 hours to bring my food. Somebody took the order and then they like canceled going to get it, and then I had to wait for somebody else to come.
It's not even that. Okay, this happened 2 days ago. So I'm working the lobby.
Mhm.
Simple day going by, smooth, anything on. I got my phone on. I'm watching my anime.
Yeah.
I got one of my headphones in. Everything's going great. Then one of my coworkers comes downstairs. She works on the child psych ward, and it was her break time, so she was getting herself a thing of Chinese food.
Mm-hmm.
She comes, picks it up. She's all excited and happy because she got it for a deal. I'm like, all right, have fun. Save me some because I got to do patrols later. And she's like, all right. And she actually saved me a shrimp roll, so that was good.
Mm-hmm.
Shrimp
So he
roll.
goes,
Them shits
Bless
be
you.
bussin'.
Thanks.
Bless you.
not without the duck sauce though. So she goes upstairs. When she comes back a few minutes later just to show me that they still left the feathers on the chicken.
That's disgusting.
The
Have you
fuck?
ever found a chicken head in a chicken butt bin?
No.
A chicken
Fried?
butt bin?
A chicken head in the chicken bin, like a KFC, I think it was, or Popeyes, I forgot what it was. But it was
Really?
a chicken head.
I'm not gonna lie, it has something kind of gross. Well, it wasn't as gross as that, but
That's
I ordered
funny.
some soul food the other day, and I almost died. No, I'm not trying to be dramatic, but it had like the bone still, and I almost swallowed one of the bones. It's like real spike, pointy, and all that.
Now you know how
What
it
did
feels
you
when I
order?
drink bubble tea.
It's not the same because bubble
Yes, it
tea is a
is.
little circle. It
No,
was a
bubble tea hits the
spike.
back of your uvula like a damn boxing bag.
It's not the same. It was
That depends on
literally
how you.
You can
pointy.
choke
It was
either way.
spiky.
Who even says that word? Uvula. What the fuck?
Uvula. I didn't say uvula. I said it was like
Uvula. I can't even pronounce
uvula.
that.
Don't pronounce it like that. Uvula.
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 Uvula. No,
I almost
you're
forgot
pronouncing
to
it
say
differently,
that.
Ting. Uvula, not uvula. There you go.
Uvula. Okay,
Yeah,
there you go.
not
Uvula.
uvola. I ain't gonna lie.
Uvula.
Fuck outta here.
I got two words mixed up with uvula and something else. If you know what I'm talking about. I guess I was talking. I got the two things mixed up, and I felt so embarrassed. It was like during class.
Was it in high school?
Yeah.
Is this something dirty or is this something funny?
Okay. Basically, basically what I said was that it's that thing in the back of your throat, the clitoris. And then I caught myself. I was like, oh, I turned so red. And then I corrected myself after I was like, wait, uvula.
Oh my god. I would have been dying laughing in class.
I wouldn't know I left. I left.
I would have been.
Who was the teacher that you said it in the class?
Miss Gunn.
Oh shit.
It was during. It was a health and fitness class. So yeah, we were just talking about like dieting and food and stuff like that. And I don't know. Some student talked about like what's that thing in the back. I'm like, oh, that's the clitoris, and then yeah.
You poor thing. Well, they didn't really. I don't think they started teaching sex ed when you were
No, they did.
They did.
Yeah.
Sixth
who were
grade
they
is when they started.
Mr.
I
Brand
had-
sex.
Okay. Yeah. I had Mr. Brown
And-
sex too.
And every time they mentioned the word dick or like penis or vagina, we just all started laughing for no reason.
I'm sorry, but
I
that
had it in
actually,
8th grade.
listen, with me, that was so annoying just to see how, like, what was it? Mr. Bradsack brought in a guest, and she took a wooden frame,
Ooh, that's
and she
wild.
was demonstrating how to put a condom on, and all you see is the students laughing. I'm just sitting there like, y'all need to like. It's not even that funny. It's just that
Nah.
she just.
Yo, it's
No.
crazy.
Nah, no
I
lie.
guess, I guess at that moment I was just bored. I was just like, "There's nothing funny about this," and everyone's just laughing because she's demonstrating how to correctly put on a condom.
Nah, it was
Yo, I can
crazy.
imagine you in school because you would always sit like this. I'm sorry, real fast. In school, Josh would always just be like, that
That's
was
if I'm
probably
not
you in
interested.
class. Yeah.
If he was sitting next to me in class, then he'd be laughing his ass off. I tell you.
Probably.
I wasn't really the laughing type, so I don't know. I was more so just quiet into myself. Few
Yeah,
people
I'm
made me
surprised.
laugh. Some people couldn't too, not successfully, but yeah, there was always that one student that did make me laugh. I don't know why. He was just stupid.
Isn't it always like that?
I used to go to this program Friday, Saturday, and Sunday when I was like 12.
Mm-hmm.
And this program was for the sole purpose to teach kids about safe sex. And I'm like, oh, I don't want to learn about this because I've never, I wasn't at the point of having sex, right? But then my mother said, she was like, you'll get paid for it. They'll pay you. They paid us $100 for 4 weeks just to show up each of those days.
And do what?
And then and when you graduated, they gave you like a bag full of condoms and bus fare and stuff like that. I'm like, bro, I'm
People
12.
turning me into a gigolo. Holy shit.
I'm like, when I say this bag was full, it had to be about 400 condoms in there.
Wait, were they the cheap ones that break easily, or were they like the good sturdy ones?
Nah. They had female condoms. They had finger condoms. They had
Yeah, moment, guys. I'll be right back.
Trojans in there. They had everything, and I'm like, okay, interesting.
Just
But I'm
remind
12,
yourself,
so I'm not having sex. And then I'm starting to think about it. They gave us $100 for each of those days, as if we were going to take that $100 and go to a hotel at 12 years old.
They're trying to set you up.
Yep.
It's because they know already that people that age are already having fun doing stuff like that.
Mm-hmm. Like, oh yeah, let's play the little closet game. Mm-hmm.
Like
Are you hearing the background?
you just reminded me of something. Like I just remembered that the sex ed teacher, that guest that came by, she had a box of condoms as well, but it wasn't a good brand. She got them from a spot that was right by the school called it was like a hot dog / pizza spot. And on the counter, the front desk, you can really grab a handful of condoms, and it wasn't the good kind. So yeah, I remember those. I was like, hold
How the
up.
fuck you picks up a box from a pizza
I was
from
like,
a fucking food store?
I don't know, but I remember those. I was like, hold up, I've seen these before. It looked like one of those matches where you flip the tap over and then you light the flare, whatever, on the what do you call it? The stick?
Flint. Yeah.
Yeah. You light that. That's what it was. It was in that. And I'm like, hold up. Then I flipped it over. I'm like, this sure is that condom from that spot. That's literally right there. And I'm just like, she did not. This is probably not even good. You know, I'm just like, this should probably snaps and shit. This thing smells too.
Like, imagine
That's
if he just, instead of taking like actual condoms from that place, since he said it was a food place, it's just like leftover pepperonis that she's just giving away and shit.
Oh. Well, I'm still confused about why is the restaurant a pizza slash hot dog spot doing with condoms on the counter or the front, like where you're ordering your food. It was just weird, that
What?
place. Yeah, that's what I was saying. That's where she got it from. I remember
I know.
that.
There's nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with that. Sometimes they do it because they're part of like certain programs that just want to make sure that safe sex is available. But
There
if you
was no
think about it, it
sign.
does make sense.
It was just there. It was just like grab one and go. That's it. But you see, kid just grab like a handful and just like dip.
It'd be the ones who we grab in the handful who don't do nothing with it. They just play with it.
That's
It's
what
on
I'm
their fingers.
saying. They say grab one, and then all you see is a bunch of other people just like grab like 10 with one shot.
But you gotta
Wait,
understand it though.
what did
Most
I
of the
miss?
time, when people have fun, usually they have something to eat with it. So, what's better than having like a good slice of pizza or like food?
What I'm also talking about is that it smelled. It smelled
Like what?
It smelled like hot dog. I think that was the scent of it, hot dog. What? It just did not know.
They made it.
How
With the hot dog
happened?
I have a question. Why?
Shut up.
Why do guys don't like when girls provide their own condoms? Like, if a guy doesn't have one and the girl's like, "Oh, I got one," and they're like, "No, I don't want to use that one," knowing that you already know the brand that they use, why they still won't accept it from girls?
Wait, can I say something real fast?
Right.
It was weird. Y'all were talking about condoms today, and I saw a post talking about how McDonald's accidentally put McDonald's condoms in the Happy Meals for the children.
That's fire.
Not necessarily.
I think they're trying to tell their parents. I don't want to know what it is. You see how stupid Justin is?
No, I say that's fire because I still buy Happy Meals. So
Oh.
Man.
I hate you.
that's the only thing in my day that gives me a smile.
Well, Pooh, I guess to answer your question, it's I've heard from a few of my friends that would say that they've been in a situation where the girl would provide them the condom, but the condom was either expired or tampered with by being pricked with a little pin, and then which would then cause the girl to get knocked up by that, and they would not be aware of it.
Mm-hmm.
So I guess I could say that, but if it was in my case where I don't have one on me and like it just happens out of nowhere at the heat of the moment and she has one, of course I'm gonna do a thorough check of the pack, make sure. But if she has it, yeah, I'm gonna use it. I wouldn't see the problem with it.
I mean, you could always just hold it up to the light and be like, "Let me check this shit."
That's what I'm
I'll
saying.
check
Like
it
I
right
would
in
just
front of her.
view
trying
it.
to ask if you could actually tell if it's tampered with. Like,
I would
can
view
you really
it.
see the little hole?
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
check
can
the
see
light.
it. That's what I would still check it in front of her. All right, bet we got protection. Oh, bitch, what is this? Is that a hole? Yeah, we're not using that. So that means,
Yeah.
like people say, no glove, no love. Well,
I've never
sorry,
heard. What the fuck?
That's an old school term.
I only ever heard
No
that once,
love,
and that
no
was
love.
and that was from an old guy. I don't know why he said it to me, but it was like, hey, don't say that to me.
Yeah, like
I don't know why.
like
You're interesting.
most men don't feel comfortable taking a condom from a woman because yeah, it can be tampered with. Like think about celebrities. Did y'all hear about that situation with Drake?
Was
Yeah.
it about the? No, actually.
The hot sauce.
Like he put hot sauce in his condom.
That
No.
What?
that's a smart. No, that's smart. That's real smart.
What?
I hate you, Justin.
No, think about it. It's smart.
Well,
All
he's
right, all right,
hurting
all right.
down there.
No.
That's dumb.
No,
That's
no.
dumb.
How is it dumb? How is it dumb? How is it
Why
dumb?
would you? First of all, guys still have little pee-pee holes. Why would you put hot sauce
Exactly.
in the condom?
Yeah, that's
That
that's
it
what
can
I'm saying.
actually get back inside the pee-pee hole. Like,
Unless
I like how
unless
you
he put it on the outside.
like a child.
no, like it doesn't matter if you put it on the outside. I don't care how freaky nasty you trying to get. What are you doing with the hot sauce?
No. You're all thinking it wrong. No, after he's done and he's finished, he puts hot sauce in the condom to kill the sperm, so it won't be, So after
It
he
won't.
throws it away, no.
It
So
won't.
after he throws it away, the girl won't just pick it up and use it to dump in the shit and get pregnant.
Yo,
you can really dump that in there.
that first of all,
That's why you.
okay.
That's why
Y'all
some
thinking
cases you
about
hear them
putting it on
flushing it.
condoms and fucking like that? What the fuck?
No, like even if that's the case, like think of someone when you go to the like when guys try to sell their semen or whatever so girls can get pregnant or whatever the case may be, you still have to refrigerate that. Keep it like to a certain temperature in order for that sperm to hit the egg and be like pregnant. So if you come
Wow.
in a condom, it's just like it's dead. You might leave that shit there. That's just like you going to go pick up a
Yeah,
condom
otherwise
outside
you
and be
start
like, oh
shooting
shit,
blank.
there's sperm in here. It's still good, and then you shoot it up in your vagina. Bitch, you might have something going on in your vagina. Like
No,
that ain't
no, but
safe.
this
It
no,
ain't good.
no. This is the thing. If you, okay, so let's say you,
You can't justify this, Justin. I don't care.
yes,
But go
you
ahead. Go
can
ahead.
because it makes
You
perfect
cannot.
sense. Yes, it can.
Let's argue this because you're in the
All right,
medical
all right,
field and I'm
all right.
also in the medical field. Go ahead.
All right. So let's say every woman you sleep with, you got to put a condom on because you don't want to have no kids. You
Or
finish up, boom,
STD,
bam,
AIDS,
done.
Oh,
HIV.
that's
Yes.
crazy, man.
Yes,
Hold on, are
but
we still
but
talking?
it is it sadly happens.
Yeah, they are.
It happens. You always gonna have people in the world that girls and boys, because sometimes boys they be finessing the shit, and then they be getting sometimes the celebrity girls that they be messing with pregnant, and then
I've
they
heard
got it
about
all
that.
in the bag and stuff.
Well, not about the
Same
guys
thing with
doing that
women.
to girls. But
Oh,
I'm sorry.
I guess you can, because there's been a few, but
Really?
Go
put it
ahead.
into
What's
this
your
perspective. Let's
okay?
say nice, good-looking girl, you in the club, everything like that, and then you end up getting the attention of a famous celebrity, either Chris Brown, Drake, anyone like that. You get invited with them to their crib, have a night out, have fun. Yup, y'all get down to business. He uses a condom and everything like that, ties it up, goes into the bathroom, tosses it. Don't you think that girl is gonna try to get the bag however means possible?
Not really. Um, yeah.
Go ahead, Pooh.
Okay. So in your scenario, if the girl try to go into a garbage can and get the used condom that has well, I'm assuming said fresh come in the right? Like let's just say it was like 5 minutes after or whatever, and he throws the condom away. She goes to the bathroom and be like, oh shit, his semen is still here. Like that what you're saying, right?
Keep going. I want you to
Okay.
speak your point. Then I'll keep going.
Let's just say she does do that. She gonna have some fucked up insides, bro. It's not gonna end well for her. It ain't gonna end well. I don't even when you go to the place to give them your cum or whatever fuck guys do, like sell this semen or whatever. Yes, that okay. Let's just say like you still have to in order for that, it has to be room temperature. It has to go through like this process. Make sure it is good for her to get pregnant or whatever the case may be. If she's doing that, something wrong with her. Something definitely wrong with her.
But
It's called desperate.
but this is what I'm saying. It's a smart thing to do. Do you know how many times my uvula started hurting?
Fuck you, man.
No,
Um,
no, right quick, look. So, have you heard about the amount of times either a woman has come up and came to say like, "Oh, this is the father of my child"? It's either Drake, Chris Brown. It could be this rapper. It could be that rapper. This man or that man. Out of the blue, out of nowhere, then
no,
ends up
it's
taking a
not out of
pregnancy.
the blue. It's not out of the
But
blue.
all right, no. I know sometimes the tests are real that they are, but then you got other times where it proves that they're not the father at all. And
Isn't
you got some girls, and no,
Yeah.
and then you got some girls who would dead take that chance, only because now the life they've been living now it's ultimately gonna change. The thing with Drake, he put hot sauce in his thing to make sure he kills it, tosses it, did his own thing, and as soon as he left to another room, the lady quickly came right in, took it, spread it, and now she's doing a lawsuit against him for the damages that it caused.
That's what I'm saying. Something's wrong with her. Like, why would? First of all, he put
I
hot
didn't
sauce
know
on it.
this.
That's not even that. That sperm doesn't even count. It's been tampered with. There's freaking hot sauce all over it. That's just like you go
No,
get a
that's
goddamn sandwich from whatever, and they spread like, because I'm allergic to peanut butter, and they spread peanut butter over it, and I didn't check it to make sure that it had peanut butter over it. Now I want to sue them. Like, I don't know. It just don't make no sense to me. It don't. Who the fuck put hot sauce in a condom, bro? Like,
that's
there's
smart.
other way. That's no. There's other ways to kill off sperm. If that's the case, if he's that, just
No, there could
put
have been other things.
the
There
damn
could have
condom
been,
in your pocket and leave with the shit. Like, you might as well just do that.
but he was in his own crib. That was the thing.
It don't matter if he's at his own crib. If he's if he got some hoochie over there and she gonna go in a trash can and take the damn condom out. And I know you may not know this. You don't know this person. Put the damn condom in your pocket.
Mhm.
Be more proactive. Like this hot sauce shit. I'm done. Who does that? I'm so
No, for me, no, for me, it's smart, but it's also stupid because
me.
it's smart because it kills. You got to do anything with it because there's other things you can do. You could flush it down the toilet. You can toss it someplace else, someplace that they don't even know. But sometimes certain people they just think about it just right away. Pop, toss it. That's it. Do what they got to do. He never. He does it because he expects these ones to do so and shit like that. If you got if you got people coming up to you claiming that you their baby father and stuff like that, and you keep on proving them wrong, and then you bring home a girl and y'all getting down to business and stuff, so won't you take certain precautions after you're done?
Yeah, my certain precaution would be to goddamn leave with the condom.
Well, to him, he had different ways of handling it, and if his was with hot sauce and it killed the sperm and everything, that's good. Was he expecting the lady to come into the bathroom where he tossed it out and automatically open that shit, dump it inside of her, and then start getting yeast infections and everything going around,
You could just put
smelling like
vinegar in
coffee
that
and shit?
shit instead of
Huh?
fucking hot sauce.
Well, a lot of people do different things differently. He might have known about this, and this
He
actually
wanted to
proven
be
that killed the
sure.
author.
That's just like when Trump used. That's okay. So the lupus medication that they give you is called hydrochloroquine or Plaquenil, and Trump used it to prevent himself from getting COVID. That just reminded me of that whole situation. Like, it doesn't make any sense for you to try to prevent COVID, and that medication that you're using is for patients who have lupus.
Okay.
Now the goddamn medication is banned, and no one can use the damn medication. Not even like I was on it, and they told me that it's been discontinued. Then I seen the news on it. I'm like, this motherfucker good. But I don't know. Like, I know people do things differently. I get it, but it just makes no sense. People don't think. Go ahead, Amaya.
I'm sorry. I'm change the subject real fast. I feel like this is something Justin would say. Can y'all see it?
Wait, to your point
What?
What?
about what you said
When
about like sometimes some people do things differently.
You?
The only thing I'm gonna say is that
Oh, okay.
I don't really use condoms like that, so I do
Mhm.
raw more. And so I guess you could see, I guess you could say I'd be taking a risk, but
Yeah, but
so
you know
far,
about that.
You trying to give me a niece or a nephew?
a niece or
But you know about
nothing.
taking that risk. So when the situation happens, you know why.
Yeah, but
That's
there has
but
been something. No, but I make sure I'm doing it with a person who's like, because what I like to do is that before we go and do whatever we gotta do, we get tested for anything.
Smart.
She lets me know if she's on Plan B or not. I'll let her know if I'm trying to not have kids or if I want kids
you
or
mean birth
if I want
control?
children.
You mean birth
Plan
control,
B.
right? No, let you know that she's on birth control, not Plan B.
Oh yeah,
Plan B is after the fact.
I, that
How you work in a hospital and you just going for Plan B only, not for birth control?
No, because the hospital that I work in, it's only trauma. It doesn't do with paternity.
Okay, so I'm gonna just tell you, if a girl says that if she's on birth control, first ask her, is she on the pill or the shot? If she's on the pill, did you take your pill with the same time frame? So if you took it yesterday at 9 o'clock, did you take it tonight at 9 o'clock? Because if there any gap, even an hour, she's very fertile. If she's on the shot, it's every 3 months.
No,
3 months.
most of the time is the IUD or is the rod inside their like arm or something.
I don't trust those.
The rod in the arm, my cousin had a break. That's just scary.
There was this person that I knew when they were having sex with their partner, and they had the I think it's a UV one. They used to before they put in the arm, it was like set up in the vagina at the very tip. They were having sex, it came out, that person got pregnant. I don't trust those.
Because it popped out.
Can I say something?
Came out while they were
Right.
having sex. That could have been a lawsuit right there.
See,
Right,
going
I
back
get
to. I can
Go
talk now? Can y'all hear me? Or no?
Yes.
What was it that you say I would say?
No, it's not about what you would say. It was a question saying
Oh,
I've heard boys like it raw for some reason, and I don't know if this is it because it feels better when it's raw instead of a condom, or like what? Because I've heard so many times about people talking about how they like to go raw instead of using protection.
yes. But you should not
feels
go raw with anyone that you don't know. You have to know this person
Exactly.
for a little minute.
Like,
Because
don't.
going raw means that either one, this person is gonna, because of the feeling, may come quick and it may shoot up good, or two, don't know how to proactively pull out in a correct manner, right, or the wrong time frame. So just before we even go raw, sir, for one, do you have an STD, HIV? No. Okay, cool. We check that. Two, are you ready for what will happen after you shoot up the club? No,
Oh
then
God,
we ain't
Tay.
going raw. Sorry,
I
been
feel
there,
like
done
Tay.
that.
I
Not
feel like
gonna
when
do it
Tay
again.
finishes, or when he's done, when he does that hand signal thing, I feel like when he finishes, he's screaming bang all of a sudden for no reason right in front of her.
That's just finishing. Bang bang.
I'm a,
Gun
I
thing.
don't, but
Bang
I'm gonna
bang.
start doing it.
Oh gosh, no.
Can we please have Justin? Can you please come join the
Only
podcast?
because I be saying shoot up the club a lot. I'm sorry, Tay.
No.
You keep saying shoot up the club with them.
Because I'm trying to keep it
No, no.
PG a little bit.
It's too late. It's too late. Look at the title.
PG.
No?
We
Look at
don't
the
have
title.
Okay.
It's
kids
too late.
watching this.
We probably do. A lot of kids are on Twitch.
Oh yeah, I forgot we on. Ooh, I
No,
forgot we on.
even if kids are watching, they have access to the internet and all types of internet. No matter
You
what the
know,
Yeah,
parents
there's no
does,
safe
they can't
place.
really stop them at all. So they're
Right.
gonna find out
So
one way or not. So
you
might as
know
well
how
let
many
them
of
find
the
out.
kids at my job know about shit that they shouldn't be knowing about? They're in elementary school. There's been times where my coworker would bring me pictures, and the kids are drawing people making out and naked.
so y'all want me to not, just so I'm understanding, not keep it PG, because I will
It's not
love
about
to.
that. You can't put like hashtag PG-13 and then put like a thing on it to make sure that kids don't see it. But that's the problem. Either way, the kids are gonna see it. I have not met a parent who puts parental controls on their children's devices.
You have not met a parent?
I have not seen one kid have parental controls on their tablets.
It's because they
Girl,
understand that the kid is
we're
gonna find out.
a lot of
You gotta
parents.
wait for the
do
child to find out. Stop teaching them at the age of like 5.
They're not
I work with
teaching.
kindergarten and first grade, and they were the ones who drew a picture of people making out and naked.
They're not teaching. They just a stick figure.
It was, yes, kind of.
What?
that. Wait,
Naked.
wait,
They
hold
drew-
on.
they drew
Wait,
the little
Tay was
food.
gonna hold on. Tay was gonna say something.
Maybe he has two basketballs right here.
I forgot what I was going to say.
Jesus.
Yeah.
That's not
Of course.
bro.
He's still thinking of the bang bang comment. That's what you said. That's one.
Oh no! I remember now. You just reminded me. Uh, Pooh, you can say you can unfilter it. This is no cap the podcast. That was the point of this. In case y'all didn't know, you know what? Let me tell the background story about No Cap the podcast. How this all started. So originally it was called No Cap because I was by myself. Very good timing right there. Because I was by myself.
Did you just kick him out?
Did you just kick him out?
Let him say it. What?
Who?
I didn't.
What?
His
I
computer
didn't
is
Face that
kick
you
him
have,
out.
Pooh, it says differently. Oh, there you go.
I didn't kick him out.
I thought she just violated you. Like,
I'm
shut
like,
up.
oh, word.
No, you definitely gotta say it now.
Yo, I didn't kick you out, man.
I was about to say Pooh has it.
Okay, so basically, how it started is I was just talking like I just needed something to do to talk to myself, right? Then I started seeing a lot of TikTokers like getting shut down, like their content was being taken down, and I'm like, nah, fuck out of here. Y'all can say what y'all want to
I
say
want you on
on my show. And
Why are you wet?
Welcome to my.
Oh,
Whoa.
like, before I pick him up, what is that?
Hey, yo. What
See?
did I just hear?
I didn't do
Gosh,
anything. My
he can
hands
still
was
hear
here.
you.
still
He
love you, though.
can't see you, bro.
I'm not
My-
looking at my phone, so I don't know.
My
But last
hands
time I
was
looked,
here. I did
yeah.
not kick Tay out. I was here.
Oh,
I didn't
you
do
could
it the
say
last
again. Oh, no, Pooh, you did it.
I didn't. My hands was here, vaping.
Yes, that's what they all say.
Say
Whatever.
bye-bye and come over to Atlanta.
I have no shame if I wanted to kick Tay out. I'll just kick him out.
Camille almost follow you.
I guess that's my computer telling me it's
Yeah, I was
time to
gonna say
restart
that.
it. Yeah,
See, I didn't do it.
my computer's ass, y'all.
Hmm.
But yeah, it's yeah, I just wanted to give people a platform to say what you got to say because Pooh was actually somebody that we interviewed. She started as a TikTok interview, and I saw them. They was like muting her content and like taking videos down for no reason. Like she could not be saying a damn word in her videos,
That's right.
and they taking these shits down. So I wanted to make a platform for people to
Still
talk.
doing. As they're still doing.
Still doing it to this day. That's why I barely be on TikTok now. I'm more of a viewer now instead of a content creator because I had a video taken down from like months ago, recently. And I'm literally just sitting there while the person is talking. Actually, Amaya, you were in the video with me. You and Shelly were in the video with me. When the guy, he was doing something to corn, like, you know, like sucking on corn and whatnot.
Mhm.
And we're just there shaking our head. Yeah. Yeah,
Lord
he
have
was
mercy, I'm about to bust.
Jesus.
Yeah, he was doing something to corn, and I'm like, how are these videos on TikTok? But like when we respond to them, they want to take our video down, but not the original one.
Because they don't.
So I have to go in every time that they remove my sound or my video and submit an appeal in order for them to bring it back. So a couple of my recent videos are now back up. And it's like it happens when they see because my hashtags are for you page, FYP, TikTok, duet, stitch, things like that. So I kind of figured, yeah, I'm in TikTok to look at this video, but I'm also adding it to be on the For You page. So when it gets to like 10.k views or whatever, they're like, hold up, let me see if this is good enough for it to keep going viral. Like when you get to a certain number, they try to come for you. That's what I'm like kind of figuring out because a lot of my videos, like I have to always submit an appeal and be like, yo, this ain't community guidelines, yo, this ain't bullying, yo, this ain't harassment, like, and I sometimes have to put it in the caption too. It's frustrating, but like I said, I had this account since 2015 when it was Musically, and
Oh,
they ain't gonna stop my show. I'm still gonna say what I want to say, but I'm getting better at what I'm saying. That's why I change my wording, and sometimes I forget that I'm doing a podcast here and I can say whatever I want. But it's just up here. So yeah,
no,
that's why I'll be like, shoot up the club. Oh, I
no,
did I did a video like that. Let me show y'all. Right? Let me mute first. I'll be right back.
beautiful. Careful.
Okay, I'm back. Like it didn't even look like I went anywhere. Okay, so this video, right, got 11.8 uh views. The sound was taken at first, but now it's back. And then there's another one I'm gonna show y'all. Tell me if y'all think that this was like a violent act or whatever. Okay, I'm gonna show y'all this one first. They said that violent acts were being performed in the video, so they took the sound. Y'all think that it should be taken? Oh wait, hold on. I got my AirPod in. My bad.
I can barely.
Okay. So you
No.
clearly see that I didn't say anything, right? Well, barely. I said anything, and they took the sound for that. And then this video.
Okay, so real quick, I know y'all confused about the previous picture that was just on here. Inmate, trans inmate impregnates other inmates at an all-woman prison. That's because he's, I don't know how to describe, but they, they still have their parts. You know what I'm saying? Like, they still have downstairs, like, it's still that. And you're in a prison, and where you want to get sex at? At the fucking prison. So there's nothing confusing about this. It is what it is. That person still has their parts that they were born with. And the other person wanted to get some. So they, shot up the club. Y'all know what shot up the club means. Not literally shooting up the club, but y'all know what it means. Sexual.
Bro, and they took my sound just because of that. So I had to submit an appeal and be like, yo, relax. It's all the
I guess
crap.
because of the word "shoot up the club." I don't know why, but then you went into detail on it. Like it's not like that. You mean in a like sexual way?
Yeah.
But I guess they didn't. I guess once they heard it, they were just like, "Nope."
No.
Exactly. They didn't even finish the entire video.
That's what I'm saying. Like they just first heard that "shoot the club" thing, and then oh nope, gone.
Nope,
It's not.
violence. I'm like, it's
It's
not
not
really
because of that. It's because
My bad. Go ahead.
no. It's because the same thing with TikTok as well as YouTube, Facebook, all the major media apps where you like post and share certain things. It's all automated. It's not really behind certain people who are doing it. It's just there's a UI computer who does it, and
Yeah.
they'll take certain phrases or certain words that people might say. That's why some famous TikTokers don't have their channels no more for some of the certain things that they post about or do. And
Right.
then in that same reaction is because it's automated, and so when you have to put that appeal in for somebody to actually watch it again to like accept that there's nothing wrong, that's why most of the time it does come back, is because there was really nothing said, but the UI doesn't know the difference between that. They just know what you said is something that's bad in a sense.
Yeah, because my job currently now, they were like,
Mhm.
okay, we know that you miss TikTok and whatever, but you can't be saying nothing about the company. So they have people in the background as well that listen and look at videos to say if I say anything about the company that I work with. They also have a UI. I think it's UI. It's another word for it. But I know what you mean by when you say like UI. It's like a robot first, and then like for me, when I submit the appeal, an actual person goes in and be like, "Let me see what's going on with the video." And if they determine, yeah, the UI was right, we got to take your sound or whatever the case may be, then that's what happens. I mean, I get it. I get it. It's
Just
just
stop saying
frustrating.
shoot up the club. That's simple.
I mean, I could be very blunt with what I'm gonna say. Uh, it just seemed a little gross, but I will. I got y'all votes to not be don't sugarcoat things. I would be more than happy to not sugarcoat things.
All you gotta say, he came and made it rain. That's all he. That's all it was. You could have just said something like that.
Like that's better than shooting at the club.
People probably think, oh my gosh, she's talking about gun violence, or like, why would she talk about guns? You know, stuff like that.
So he came and made it rain. Oh Lord, I'm gonna try to use that.
It's a different type of purple rain that they saw. Now, but going back to that situation, when I heard about that, I kind of felt like, why? Because I might sound very bad about this, and please don't think of me differently, but I feel like the whole thing about being transgender is not really something real.
Yeah, I was gonna.
So
My fault. Got finished.
What do you guys
yeah,
mean by that?
so I mean that if you're a man who physically feels like they're a woman and you try to convert yourself into a woman, you're still a man at the end of the day. Same thing with a woman tries to go into a man because you're physically putting chemicals, or you're putting like you're now putting foreign materials that are not naturally made in your body itself. Because you see how some people take the medications to allow themselves to make more testosterone or estrogen in your body. You're putting
Yeah,
foreign chemicals in your body that, granted, they're changing you into the type of person you want to be, but it's also causing a lot of damage to some people. Me working in the hospital, there's a floor that I always be on where people who come in deal with these certain problems. They're talking about mental health. They're talking about they have certain types of anxiety, depression. Most of the time, they want to kill themselves because of the medications that they're taking. Because sometimes they feel like they don't want to be alive no more, and most of the time, I can't really say anything because I'm not the like the therapist or anybody. But me sitting there and hearing all the stories, that's when I feel like it's like it's kind of like sad in a way, more than like like to celebrate that you are who you are. It's just like sad that now you have to deal with all of this stuff coming in because of who you want to be. Forget what other people say and everything. It's just all the stuff that you choosing to put and do in order for you to make that change. Forget what other people might say, like, "Oh, you're a faggot," or like trans people are not real people, or anything of that sorts. It's just I seen how much like some of these stuffs that they feel like they need in order to become a woman or a man destroys them in the long run.
yeah. It's just like when females get surgeries too. Like people say that a lot. When you get fake boobs, fake implants, like BBL, the whole nine. Like people still say that that's not yours because technically it's not. You get what I'm saying? Like just be happy the way you are. People have moni- uh, modified their body, but it's still theirs because they went to the damn gym. They
Hmm.
actually changed it that way, and it's still at the end of the day, it's still them. But for people who like and
It goes to being a
transgender,
standard.
like people who are transgender, for an example, my thing about them, and I'm just gonna say it because the more I keep trying to change the wording, it's not right. What the thing is with them is that, for one, yeah, be happy with who you are. God made you this way. Now, if you come in this world as a male but you feel like a female, or whatever the case may be, then act like a female. Like, don't go in and try to get surgeries to like flip your damn penis inside out to make a vagina, and that will make you more female. It's not going to make you more female. I know it could be psychological. It's not going to make you much more of a female than anything else, because still at the end of the day you was born a male. That's the part that you have.
Yeah, but they want their inside feelings to match their outside. They look at their body and they're like, this isn't my body. This isn't how I want my body to look. That's like the people who go to the gym. They look at their natural bodies and they're like, this is not how I want to look. So they start doing stuff to get their body to meet what they want to look like.
I get that, but like damaging yourself, and I don't know.
I understand to a certain extent. I get what you guys are saying, but I don't know. Personally, I feel like if you want to do that to your body because you feel like your outsides are not matching your insides, I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I just don't think it's right when I'm gonna go to celebrities. We talk about these people all the time, but the Kardashians, I don't like that part where they get their bodies modified and then they put that beauty standard out there and people believe that's what their bodies have to look like. That's what beauty is.
Yeah, but they're also, but transgenders is also doing the same thing. They're still putting it out there to like their body should look like this because they feel like they are more of a woman than anything. So this is how it's supposed to look just because I feel like I should be a woman. It's, to me, it's kind of the same.
See what you're talking about, in a way. Yeah. But I don't.
It's like if you're a guy, right? Ladies have slimmer cheekbones than guys. So no matter how much modification you still doing, no matter how much boobs you get or flip your penis inside out, still here, you still have this jawbone, you still have this Adam's apple. You're still like a male. You can't remove any of that. So you might as well just be happy the way that you are. You want to act like a little bit more feminine? Cool. Act a little bit more feminine.
Yeah, but people get judged when they act more feminine or more masculine.
People can also judge them if they get surgeries and like, wait, you was born a male, now you have boobs? That's a whole heap of can of worms that you open. That opens up a lot of questions.
For me,
I
no, for me, I'm the type of person.
I kind of feel like that's a little fucked up because I personally have a cousin who just came out as transgender, and her own mother and stepfather talked shit about her and kicked her out of the house and everything. If she feels like she wasn't a male, then that's it. If she feels like her body doesn't match what she wants to look like, that should be that. People should be able to do what they want to do without. Yeah. I'm gonna sound like a hypocrite.
It goes
For the most part, people should be able to do what they want to do without being judged. But it also does depend on the situation, or I guess what kind
like
of.
a lot of people play God in that
Putting
situation.
out? Huh?
I just feel like a lot of people try to play God in that situation. It's kind
What do you
of
mean?
like when people try to play God, it's like, I don't like the way that I look, so I'm gonna change it. But God made you this way.
So you can also say it's the same way. So you can say it's the same way as like if someone were to get a tattoo, you're marking God's creation.
Yeah, because you're technically not supposed to alter your how do you call it, temple? Your
Temple,
body
yes.
is,
Temple real.
so you're not supposed to be getting those.
I mean, I heard about that, so that's what I'm saying. That's what I was comparing. I'm like, so it's almost like a tattoo, but I don't believe it. Like, I'm not a Christian man. I don't read the Bible or anything like that. So, like for example, when my brother got his whole sleeve done, he's going out with a girl who's in a Christian family, and instantly they just like judged them on it, saying how, oh, you marked your body, you marked your temple, you marked God's creation, you're this, you're that. And eventually they grew on the idea that they grew on it and they were comfortable enough that he has the tattoos and stuff like that. So yeah, that's why I was just like comparing the two. Well, not comparing the two, but like it's almost like, is that what you're saying? Almost like for a tattoo, same thing with someone modifying their own body in a way.
Mm-hmm. Because you're not like, well, modify a little bit is like an enhancement or a full change. Yeah, you can still like tattoos is more so like marking yourself. You're not supposed to do that. I don't know. I've done it.
No,
But at
yeah,
the end, you can still always ask for forgiveness or whatever. You can't ask for forgiveness after you've modified and put boobs on your body and you're a man.
If I'm getting a tattoo, I'm just getting a tattoo. I'm not
but
gonna be
the
thinking about
thing,
the whole, oh, I've marked my body, I sin, all that crap, whatever.
Oh,
I'm just gonna
trust
be
me,
like,
I know.
oh,
I just recently got a tattoo, and in that time of thinking, I was like, I love the scripture, so I'm going to get it on me. Sin,
yeah,
like,
yeah. Go
no,
ahead,
but
Justin.
when it comes to stuff like this, it always comes down to a choice. It's rather what people want to do instead of the feeling of like somebody who needs to do it. In more times than ever, when it comes to like something like a tattoo, I feel indifferent towards it because everyone has their own meaning or they have their own like reason for getting it. Sometimes they want to have their family member represented on them. Sometimes because I've seen a lot of times where people forget about certain people. They use their own body because it's something that stays with them forever as a sign to like always remember. Sometimes they might have a phrase of what the person says. Sometimes they might have their favorite flower. Sometimes they might have their birth, their face, or whatever. So there's always people who do it for like a sentimental like value that makes sense, and then
I am
there's
never
other
gonna get a
people who
face
get it.
tattoo.
yeah,
Hmm?
I'm never
because,
gonna get someone's face on my body. That shit could
Not
just
like
look
that.
disfigured.
yeah, right.
Not like that.
Old, like,
Like
are you sure that's the same person? Yeah, it was. I got it when I was 19. Just relax.
Yeah.
But I get what you mean, too.
yeah, it's
It's
just when it
I
comes.
got that too. I got that my dad because he passed away when I was 2 years old. I didn't really know him. I just knew that that was my dad, and I always forget the year that he was born and the year that he passed away. So I got it in my memory to know who he is because I have pictures and stuff. But like, you know what I'm saying? Like I tad it on me because yeah, at the end of the day, that is still my dad.
Yeah. But then when it comes to like people, because no matter what, I'm always gonna be indifferent towards everybody. I'm always gonna treat everybody with the same respect that they give me. No matter
Yeah,
if you're different colors, no matter if you're different genders, no matter who you feel like you are.
Yeah,
I
for
just feel
sure.
like you're doing too much. You're doing too much of something that's unnatural just to feel like you're able to fit in. You don't need to do all of that. You got people who
true.
doing breast implants, booty butt lifts, or however you call it, or
BBLs.
Brazilian butt
BBL,
lifts, or whatever, or BBLs.
Mm-hmm.
That's how they call it. Stuff like that. They
BBL.
take the fat off their bodies, and then you don't understand how many times people die from these complications while even on the table during the surgery.
Yeah, even in recovery,
Just,
you get
yeah,
an infection.
just just for what? Just to look better and anything. The reason why I like the gym, and I can feel like Joshua might feel the same way too, is because it's natural. It doesn't. You're not really doing anything too crazy.
Oh, I don't go to
Too
the gym, but
like
I understand what you're saying.
oh yeah, but you're not doing something like so foreign. You're putting
Yeah.
natural ingredients in your body to make you feel healthier and better. When people, because what Amar was saying earlier about going to the gym and doing all that, there be most of the times that people are going there not because they see as that type of body the best way, is because they're at this point where from all the unnatural things that they were putting into their body, changed them
Yeah,
into a way where it was either a life or death situation where they got to change for the better. I'll
yeah, I
rather,
see that a lot in my 600 pound life. Like those, that's the way I was seeing it. It's like you're not changing to like alter your body. You're changing it either because of health reason, your weight is getting too big for your BMI or whatever, because it has to match your weight or your height. And it's just things that a lot of reasons why people actually like go to the gym and stuff like that. And yet there are some people out there that also like to just alter their body, like who like Arnold Schwarzenegger, right? He was a bodybuilder. So and he was in competition. So he had to maintain that. You know what I'm saying? Like it's different reasons. It's different reasons. That was the reason why I was thinking of it. My bad, Jess. I didn't mean to cut you off.
No, but for me working, because usually almost all the time that I work, I'm in the ER. I'm in like certain these floors that have patients that are walking around talking, who or like having conversations with everybody. And then most of the time you get to listen in, or you even get to be a part of the conversations where they talk about how they feel, or like certain things that they've done in life that they regret, or some things in general while they're there. And you get to pick up a lot on certain different viewpoints. And it came down to me that the moment that you're born and you grow up and you feel like you're different, or you start heading down a certain path that you feel is not natural for you, that you want to change, don't go head over heels. You got to understand that what you're doing right now is going to have a lot of consequences, and be it's not going to be the same way. It's not something that you could change back easily. So I feel like if you feel like you might be a female, or like if you have the idea of like you're a female in a man's body, take the chance, do what you have to do, but don't go head over heels above and beyond and everything like that, because certain people they do it, but when it comes back like a few years later and they look back on it, then they start regretting some of the certain decisions. As I said, anxiety, depression, all these medications and everything like that to help them cope with life. And that's something that honestly you didn't really need to at all. I'm not saying that it shouldn't be done. I'm just saying always think about the future in which you're gonna be in.
Also, with me, like when I get older, you think all these tattoos are still gonna look like, oh, it's brand new? Them shit's probably like faded, stretched out, and it's just like, what I'm gonna say when I'm like 65 years old. I'm like, yeah, that was that tattoo. And people like, yeah, I don't really see it. Like this one, like the one here, I can't wait to see how it is when I get old.
Is
Like
that Bart
freaking
Simpson?
yeah, Bart head is gonna be big, probably stretched out, like
Hanging and
like
all that from just different angles.
I'm
exactly.
not gonna lie, I was thinking about that recently when I got the new one right here. I'm like,
Yeah.
yo, all these tattoos, are they gonna look bad when I'm older?
Mhm. But you think
And what
about
if
it
I
like
was
after
already
you get it.
But yeah, but that's the thing about a lot of people. Most of the time when they think about something, they do it after it's already done. You got a
Hmm.
few people who think about it like the what ifs or anything like right before it, just to make sure like they're really for it. But most of the time when people does something and then they think about it after, it's because they chose it in the heat of the moment instead of like
Yeah.
really following through with the mental and actually seeing if this is something that they truly need, or is it something that they just want.
handsome? What's up?
True. But listen,
Cassie? Come here. No. Sorry, my nephew's here and he's starting with his rebelliousness.
we got a
Bye.
we got a comment. I'm gonna read it.
Is that the guy from last time? Do you come in peace, man? No. That? Okay.
Well, what he said, that's the issue. People want the results, not the work.
Thank you. Whoa.
I mean, yeah, because I know someone. She got butt implants, whatever is right.
Brazilian butt lift.
Yeah, whatever that is, and her legs and her butt, like size proportion size, is just so off. It looks like Kim Kardashian,
That's
basically.
why I that's why I was saying like a lot of people like okay, think about my size, right? I don't think that it's well to get like a BBL because your butt is all the way here and then your legs look like Beyond sausages. Like my legs, I'm gonna tell y'all, I got fucking chicken legs and they look like damn Beyond sausages for real. So if I get like a big old booty, I'm gonna look like this right here.
Me?
I'm gonna look just like this.
You
Like,
want to curry? I didn't think so.
but the comment said that the issue That's the issue. People want the results, not the work. Put
I mean,
in that work.
he's right because that's like I said about my
Give
friend.
me the remote.
She ended up getting the butt lift, and there's a girl that also knows that she got like a boob enhancement, and she can't even do push-ups without it feeling like it's about to stretch or like tear. Like it's I don't know, it's weird.
I've known some people who've gotten like breast implants or like they gotten some parts of their things can and then within a couple months to like a couple years it failed or it started to leak or anything like that because the chemicals in the thing they used to like be toxic to the body but now they're like a little bit more like friendlier but it's still to the same thing where when you're doing something like that, you don't even know if them shits is gonna last a couple days or them shits are gonna last until you gotta replace them. Because in the end of the day, you do gotta replace them.
That's
So
true.
I've seen some people come in with like breast implants broken or like imploded inside and everything, and then part of their chest is just red and brown and like purple. Other times you got
Oh yeah.
Other times you got the chemicals that were inside of it coming out or like secreting out, and then the smell is terrible, and then it's just causing gangrene and everything of that sorts. So it's just like
That's why
what you
I
could have done.
know that I can't get those type of surgeries because I have lupus, so I will be bruised. It will show like it will show for a long time because when I get my birth control shot, like when she used to do it in my hip, I still have the same bruise. I can't even get something like that because I'm look like a fool. Like I thought of things like this. Maybe I should get this. Maybe I shouldn't get that. But like me with my lupus now, I gotta think about a lot of things before I react on it.
Yeah, I've already come to accept my triple chin and me going bald, so I'm not really gonna try to do hair implants or anything like that.
Oh Lord, I
And the
mean,
reason why I say it like that
He accepted
is
it,
because
that's
this is how I grew up. I chose to be like fat when I was young, eat food and everything like that. And then now that I'm choosing to lose weight, granted it's still there, but at the end of the day, it doesn't really bother me as much because I still get to do what I want. It doesn't really hinder me or bother me. It's just a physical feature that's there that will leave soon, but I'm not doing anything to cut that shortcut and just make it easier by doing like a little bit of surgery, then ending up having a big ass scar on the bottom of my chin for no reason.
yeah. He's right though, that's true. Like damn.
it is. It is. Speak on it.
Oh my god.
Like
I'm sorry,
like
guys.
I'm not balding or anything like that. My hair is just bald right now because I'm wearing a hat and I'm just playing with it right now. But yeah, like if I was balding at this point, I wouldn't bother with it. I would not bother trying to get like freaking little hair plants in missing spots or something like that. I just don't care no more. I stopped caring for like almost my whole life. So yeah, I just
I'm,
don't.
I'm gonna tell you this. The day I start, I would rather have gray hair before I even go bald because this is like for right now. This is like what month? is it? April. This is 5 years and 4 months of natural new growth. So if I go bald anywhere, I might as well just cut my damn hair. I might as well
No,
just rock a short fade or something. Like I'd rather have salt and pepper hair than to be growing bald.
it's 50-50. Either you're gonna have the gray hair or go bald or like or like have like patches or something,
Yeah.
or you're gonna have
Yeah.
both.
But there's like 50-year-old women out there that have a head full of salt and pepper hair.
Yeah.
Like that
Yeah.
gonna be me.
I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah,
I'm
you can look
still
at my
what's gonna
grandma.
happen to me early because I already found the gray hair. So
You found a gray hair. Yeah, we already established that you and Josh are old, and me and Tay is just right behind y'all.
I can't help
I'm
it.
sorry, Pooh. What the hell you talking about?
Huh? You
Yeah.
talking about me?
Y'all old,
Hey yo,
and
Tay, get hey yo,
not
Tay, get
old.
in this conversation
How
real
are
quick,
we
right?
old
This
and you guys are younger?
Cause
first of all,
y'all got gray hair. We
listen,
don't
I
even
agree
have
for
gray
that.
hair.
All right, good
I
for
have
you,
no
Pooh.
reason. I'm
Fuck out of here. No. Y'all
I
still
have
got
no
no gray
I
hair.
go through, then you would understand.
Y'all niggas old. Fuck out of here.
Josh,
Not
no,
Tay,
old.
please,
Josh and
man.
Amaya,
You
Y'all
Josh and
old.
Amaya have the gray hairs. Me and Tay are the ones that are going bald. You're not
What you
dealing with nothing, so
mean?
you're
I
fine.
like being bald, actually. I'm
Listen,
Yeah,
just
I
asking.
I
got
feel
listen. I got the
yeah,
little. I got the little ones somewhere in this head here.
yeah.
Okay,
I
I only
feel
need
but
no.
one,
they're
okay?
because
Just
but they're
one.
like
I think a
they're like
Tay. I
silver,
think
not
Tay.
gray.
I'm cool with that.
I feel like Tay would agree with me.
I'm
When we're
accepting that
going
too.
fast in the wind or anything like that, we feel more aerodynamic because there's less drag.
No, y'all
You know what I
feeling
mean?
more cold.
Facts.
So
Y'all feeling more
Justin,
cold.
that was
But the only thing is that when you in the cold and you got no hat on, the top of your head looks like a testicle. That's all I'm gonna say.
Oh, trust me. See, my hair is like
Balding.
it's parted. No, shut up, Justin. My hair is like parted down the middle, and today, like, I felt it. I was like cold up here, so I'm like, I know damn well I got a patch in my damn head. Like, I feel it. Like, sometimes I need to have a hat on or a beanie or something. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, it's freezing.
Yeah, when I used to have very long ass hair, I used to have braids, fucking ponytails, all that shit down all the way
no.
to
Can
my
we see
arms and stuff.
pictures?
I don't know if I can bring up a photo right now, but it was my dad who told me straight off the back because he used to have long hair too, and he went bald in like mid-20s, like
This one
fully.
looks happy.
And he told me straight up when I was like 13 or 14, "You're gonna go bald. You, that's it. You're not gonna. You better enjoy this hair while you have it, because sooner or later that shit's gonna be all gone, and you're gonna be looking like me." And it was the fact that he was like straight up about it. And then the more I looked and saw, because part like you see how a man's hairline is everything. It has to be straight. It can't be looking fucked up or anything.
Yeah.
Mine is straight, but then part of like
Cool, we can't
as
hear
it
you.
goes up, the front part of my head, you could see
Mhm.
part of my hair is like leaving.
Oh, yeah, it's receding.
Ooh,
No,
In the
no, my
front?
hairline, no, my hairline is not receding. It's just the patch is already starting to grow from one side of my head.
Oh, okay, got you.
so you got the McDonald's edge?
No,
No, that's what
Oh,
I'm saying. No, but he's saying
okay.
no. What was it? I used to have long hair
Find
myself
out,
as well.
Justin, you got the McDonald's edge going on.
what
I
you
used to have
gotta
long
do.
hair
do?
myself,
You wanna
so
see?
I used to put it in ponytail.
I'm on my phone, so I can't show you the photo. That's the thing.
I'm trying to show them the picture of you, Josh. I got one with you.
I got the
Joe.
McDonald's edge,
Tay got the McDonald's edge going on, yo.
and I'm
Like,
proud of it. Fuck out of here.
Hey, Mickey
oh my
D's, nothing
god,
better than that. Good job, Tay.
oh,
Embrace that.
Lord.
It's like somebody
Fuck
took
out
a
of here.
bite out of the edges.
Oh, your
Oh
hair.
gosh.
Fuck out of here. We proud
No,
of
but
my
I
edge.
used to have long hair. Like I had a ponytail, and then I used to have it in braids as well. So I understand what you're saying, Justin, but I never had that problem when it came to balding. My hair used to part naturally; it was just fall to the side, so I wouldn't even like bother trying to like part it myself or anything like that.
No, that
But
was
there
the
was a
thing. It wasn't until
there was a moment where I was scared though because I thought it was a like Pooh said like she thought she was balding. I thought I was balding too, but it was just parted. So I just like, oh no, hold on.
That's
So I had
exactly
like
how I feel.
So I had like my mom check. I'm like, am I balding? And she's like, no, it's just parted. I'm like, okay, good.
no, that was the thing. I think it was like high school or like the last. Now we ain't on final thought. Fuck out of here. What?
Oh
Right?
my gosh.
We can still go on for at least like another 30 minutes. But
Oh no.
it was
Just to take over the show.
yeah. I think it was. I could definitely take over the show. We could do story time about all the shit I've seen.
I'm okay with that.
Psych ward, the cow psych ward, about all the love triangles and shit. The crazy
Can we please?
cases I had
Okay,
to.
well, my thing is, all right, so y'all can continue.
Okay.
I gotta go too. But like
Can
if
I
me
take
and Pooh, no, if me and Pooh go, then the whole show will end since we're the only ones that can start
Actually,
and
let's do the
stop the
final
show.
thought then.
Oh, actually, here, I'll do this. I'll keep it running, but I'll be playing my game. All right,
Okay.
all right,
Just stop by once in a while. That's all you gotta
right. Because if y'all say something off the rails, I'm gonna have to be like, so what happened was.
do. Oh yeah, bet. I'm definitely about to say something off the rails then.
Oh my gosh, Justin.
Like, oh, not Pooh in the background. All right, no, I'm not say that.
Wait, what? Not what? I'm sorry. What?
Nothing. I'm out of here.
Damn, I can see the bald spot on the back of her head. Holy
Stay
shit!
humble,
Nah,
stay peaceful, and I'm gone. I'm gone. I'm out of here. How do I get myself out of here?
I
Pooh,
hope
kick
he
me
enjoys
out.
his ice cream.
Nisha.
All right, I got you. All right,
Wait,
fine.
what was his? Wait, hold up.
What?
What flavor of ice cream did you get?
Oh,
He
Cold
ordered it.
Stone Creamery. I got sweet cream with bananas, cinnamon, and yellow cake. Shit was
No,
busting. Fuck out of here.
that don't sound good.
What you mean it don't sound?
The,
You know
It really
what?
the
did
way
sound like a lot of
no,
junk. It
the way
sounded
you
like a lot of
sounded,
stuff in there.
that was nasty.
Miss ma'am. It was good. But yeah, all y'all stay humble, stay peaceful, wash your grits. I gotta go.
You can't
And
steal Pooh's line.
I'm like right here, bro. You
I'm
owe
I'm
me
not
$5 for
stealing
that.
it. I'm stealing it. I'm
You owe me
borrowing it.
$5 for stealing my line.
You done stole it. Oh my gosh, he came back for me.
All right.
Oh,
All right. I'm out of here. Bye.
You found out.
Oh my baby. He's so cute, but he comes in here and he abuses me. He throws stuff at me. He screams at me. I can't.
Damn. So what was about to say?
You were talking about balding and stuff like that.
Yeah. Okay. So
Oh,
it was
wait.
when I was.
Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
I think it was when I was like 18. It was high school, and then it was going into prom. And then you see how you gotta dress yourself up, make yourself look good and everything.
I don't know. I didn't go to prom, but yeah.
Nah, I feel you. I wish I didn't go to my prom.
Why?
It was because I was with the same people for about 8 years.
Okay.
I didn't move high schools. I stayed in the same thing from middle school on to high school. So the same people that I knew were really some people that I didn't really want to like be friends with or anything.
Damn, you outgrew them.
Mm-hmm. So
It'd be like that sometimes. Okay, continue.
So when I was getting myself ready, that's when I first started noticing that damn, I'm actually going bald. It was because when I got the shape up and everything, I noticed that part of like the top part of my head, when I was looking at myself in the mirror, I could see that it was not as much hair there as before. And I thought maybe it's because of how he cut it or anything. But then when I was like, because you see how you take two mirrors, you look at the top of your head and then you place it to look at the back part. That's what I did, and I noticed that it was starting to develop, or like the patch started getting bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
And then at that point, I always felt like it could have been from the time when I got jumped when I had long hair, and so they were pulling my hair and like pulled like skin off and stuff.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I thought it could have been something like that, but then also I noticed of what my father said about it runs in the family. So when I first saw it, I felt that bad, and so I started wearing more and more hats. But then as time got on, that's when I realized, you know what, fuck it. If by the time I go bald, I go bald. If the girl that I'm dating, she doesn't like it, fuck it, she doesn't like it. There's still gonna be somebody that might find it interesting.
Imagine though, like I hope that doesn't happen, but like if she doesn't like it, or because you're balding, then she definitely gotta go.
Hell yeah.
If she doesn't like it, because there was one girl I was talking with, and I had like long hair at the time, and she wanted me to cut my hair, and I was like, no,
What
I'm
is
not
up
cutting
with
my
the girls
hair.
you talk to?
Let him rock.
So
Sorry.
she wanted me to cut my hair, and I was like, this is when I had it in a ponytail, you know, I didn't do anything with it at that point.
Yeah.
And she was like, why don't you cut your hair? And I'm like, why would I want to cut my hair for? And this was the first time I grew my hair out, and it actually was healthy. You know, there was like not much knots, not like dandruff or all that. It wasn't dry. It was like naturally curly and all that.
Yeah.
And yeah, she wanted me to cut it, and I'm just like, why? And she gave me like this like a decision, like you had to cut it or it's over. I'm just like, I am not cutting my hair.
That's an ultimatum.
Whatever it was, and yeah, I was just like, I'm not cutting my hair.
Come on, man.
And we were like, she kept coming back and forth about it. I'm just like, dude, you're making a very big deal about hair. Like, I understand I could cut it and then it'll go back. I don't care, but I just don't want to cut it. I have like this connection with my hair, like how some people would say like they have like this connection with their hair or something like that. And I felt that, and I'm just like, I'm not cutting my hair. I'm just not.
Bye, Felicia.
Nah, it was with my hair. The only thing that I hated so much was it always kept on getting tangled, and so it would be almost every other day I had to comb it to keep it like straight and stuff. Wherever I had to go to the barber shop to get it cut or trimmed, or even if I had to go and get braids. And that was a funny thing too. I never got straight braids. I always went with the zigzag because I thought that was cooler.
No, I only ever had the straight braids, cornrows, I think it's called.
Yeah.
That's the ones I always gotten because I didn't know any other kind of braids, but those were the ones I usually get, cornrows. It was either cornrows or cornrows or ponytail. That's it, or a top bun. And on rare occasions, I'll let it out. But yeah, I think that's what I'm trying, and I think that's what I'm trying to do right now as well. Where I'm just getting like a.
You working? You better wake up. 10:15. 10:15. Yes. I'm not joking. It's 10:15. You better wake up.
Damn.
Can you hear me tonight, or was I just being ignored?
What
Okay.
was I saying?
Yeah.
That's what I think. She talks about me when I go to work.
Thank you, guys.
What?
I said, can y'all hear me tonight, or was I just being ignored?
We can hear you.
Okay, because nobody's responding when I'm talking.
You didn't say anything.
I did. I literally just said it a second ago.
That was?
Yeah. It was a second ago.
What was it?
I said, can anybody hear me or not? And you just skipped over it.
Oh, well, see, I was probably talking over that, and I didn't hear you.
Okay, so what did you want to ask?
It was basically that. It
About
was
what?
just if anybody could hear me or not.
No, before that, because you must have wanted to say something before asking that, just in case.
That was way earlier. I was just trying to make sure you guys could hear me.
Of course we hear you.
Okay. Awesome.
Yeah.
Anyways, you were saying about braids and balding.
No, I think the last time I got myself braids was when I went to like the Bahamas.
Ooh.
And then you see how sometimes they have like a lady standing there by the port that does hair and everything with the beads and stuff.
You know.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Yeah, it was something like that. But they do it like as they sell like certain different items made out of wood.
Yeah.
Things that you could buy or like things to do. So I did that, and then I did part of my hair with the braids and with or like that type of thing with the beads. And it was just a weird feeling. I just could never really get behind that.
I have to see this, man.
See what?
Please find some pictures of you with braids. I really want to see it.
I think there's like 2 or 3 photos. At that time, I didn't really like taking photos.
Mm-hmm.
I still don't, but
I got you.
no, it was because of the fact that I was always doing stuff, so I really never had time to like stop and like take a photo of stuff. Yeah, when we always went on vacation, we were always doing something. We rarely never stopped to take photos, or if we did, it was with a disposable camera. And most of the time, the photos will come out fucked up. And when we used to take them to either a place to develop them or Target, because they used to do it too back then.
They did?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I never took pictures of myself or do group photos. I don't like it.
It would always be when somebody was like offering to take like a group photo or something.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't do it. I would be the one to most likely take the picture. Like, group photo, all right, I'll take the picture.
Okay.
I'll
Yeah,
just
something
do
like
that. Be like, but I want you in the picture. But I'm like, you remember me taking the picture there. You'd be like, who took the picture? Oh, it was Josh. Oh, cool.
Yeah. But damn, man. I think it was I never really had to deal with somebody because of my hair, but the only thing these is be like when I take off my hat or anything like that, and they notice that it's like just bald spots and stuff. That'd be the only thing, but that's it.
Wait, the
Yeah,
people
I
that we
heard
were
that.
friends with in school, they never said anything to you about that?
Huh?
The people we were friends with in school, they never said anything to you about that? Didn't they make
Yeah,
jokes?
they did, but then as I said again, I was already. It didn't really bother me at all. So, but I know it was like little jabs and pokes and stuff.
Yeah.
But at the end of the day, it was really something that I couldn't really control myself. It was just happening naturally, and I just
Mm.
chose not to do anything about it. I just said, you know what, fuck it. As life goes, it goes. Same thing that they did with Keanu too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. And so, because when I saw him,
Mm-hmm.
that's what reaffirmed me about it. Because he's the same age as me, or I think at least like a year older.
How old are you again?
I'm 21.
Oh, shit. I forgot I was older than you guys, right?
Yeah, you're about like a year and a half.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you
So
spoke
when
to
I
him?
yeah, he came to visit my job the other day to drop off something for me.
I texted him and he never responded.
No, it's because he's really busy. We barely talk like daily, but when
Mhm.
we do, the conversations that we always have is like just to check up, make sure we're all doing fine, and then he tells me how he's doing with both work, relationship, family, everybody, and then I tell him the same thing too.
About him.
hmm And plus two, I'm always in the area that he lives, so by the time, so like when I'm like leaving work or anything, or when I'm picking something up from Target, which is like the sometimes when I get. I always tell him like, "Oh, you want to meet up for a little bit? Go out someplace to get some food, right quick, and then be back."
Bless you.
But when
You
I
would like
noticed that, but when
my
I
bad.
noticed from him, like his situation with his hair, it
Hmm.
only reaffirmed me like it's fine. It doesn't really matter. It doesn't really bother me. At least I know. At least I know I'm not the only one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
The
mean
only thing
that's
is, it didn't stop me from being confident with people. There's some girls that were fine with it because they saw it too and it didn't bother them.
good
I
though.
guess because they seen that you were fine with it and that you accepted it, that made them feel
Hmm.
more comfortable and accept that you are comfortable with it. And they've probably seen that you're confident with it as well. So
Yeah. No, it was that when I went into college, I had long hair.
no, but I'm saying like after the fact, like when you start to notice it yourself and you start to like accept it, they've also seen that, and yeah,
No, no, it was because I always used to make fun of it. That as well as just like I just
that's what I'm
naturally just
saying.
came off
Like,
funny and like not really taking it seriously. Yeah,
yeah,
yeah, basically yeah, what you said, yeah, yeah, yeah. But
Wait,
like
Justin, you were
I have a
my fault.
go ahead.
No,
I
go
thought
ahead.
you
You
had
were talking first.
what?
Go ahead. You were talking first.
It's
No, I
not really
said
funny.
yeah, go ahead.
Anyways, are you free this weekend? Because we were in your area, I think, last weekend, and I didn't know if you
I
had work.
the weekends. I told you I work the weekends. I
Uh,
work Saturday and Sunday.
my fault. I
But
forgot.
that's the thing. I work Saturday and Sundays every week. The only thing is that during the weekdays is different. Sometimes they might put me up to work two doubles. Sometimes it might be one double. Sometimes they might have me off for 2 days. Sometimes they might have me off for 1 or 3 days. It's all over the place, and I hate it because it's never really a set schedule.
Yeah.
If I took, because I'm part time, if I took full time, I'll get weekends off. It's just I'm only doing part time because I have other things that I gotta do instead of work.
Yeah. My fault. Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah, that was it. Because we were in your area last weekend, and I was gonna text you, but I just forgot you had work.
At what time?
We
At
were
what time?
there. What time were we there,
Yeah.
Josh?
Hmm?
I said, what time were we there? We went at like 8 or something, right?
9.
Nine. Oh.
In
And
the
we were there
night?
till 12. Yeah.
That's the thing. I get out of work at around like 11:30. So if you plan on doing something for like night, like
No, it
like
wasn't.
after that, then I'll be down to like meet up and stuff. But that's basically it. But it'll only
It
be for like a
wasn't.
good hour.
It wasn't like a plan or anything like that. We were there to drop someone off, and we decided to hang around with
Oh,
her so that she could show us around and stuff like that. And we
Mm.
spent most of the time at the park, which was a very pleasant park at night, though. But yeah, and then we took her home, and we left at 12:04, and we came back at 1:43. Yeah.
Yeah.
other than that, I can take weekends off. It's just the only thing is that I have to make sure that I do like a double or like something more on one of my off days just to like make up for the day, and that's it.
Gotcha.
But
Okay.
my supervisors be bitches, bro.
Are they
Treat me
girls
like
or boys?
both.
Mm.
The supervisors in my hour, because I work from 3:30 to 11:30,
Mm.
they're females, but most of the time they might have their days off or somebody else might come in.
Yeah.
Everyone has their own bullshit to them that you'll learn as you like work for them. And
Mm.
the more I've worked for each one, the more I realize who's doing more to save their own asses and fuck
Mm-hmm.
somebody else over. Because that happened to me yesterday.
You got
So
in
you
trouble.
picked
Yesterday,
up on. Oh, good.
no. I picked it up on early because even the coworkers that I have, they explained it to me, and they're cool ass people.
Okay.
Gotcha.
So yesterday they put me in for the morning instead of like the evening, and so
Mm-hmm.
as the shift is coming down, it's about to be 3 o'clock. I get a call over the radio to like call supervisor. They have something that they want to ask me. Boom. So they asked me if I could stay for an extra 2 hours.
Mm-hmm.
Just make sure everything is good, safe. You do your little patrols around. Just make sure everyone, all the coworkers have all their stuff in line, ready. And then after you're done doing it, you go upstairs, get ready, and then you can just clock out and leave. I said, all right, I could do something like that. As long it's at least 2 hours. I still got certain stuff to do, but I could push it back for at least that little. The moment that the shift ends and we're going upstairs to like put away our uniforms and everything, and then I'm putting away like some of my equipment, he then tells me in the office, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to say 2 hours. I meant if you could stay the whole entire shift. You do this, you won't
Oh.
get mandated. You'll have an extra day off next week. Come on. And then I told him I can't do that. You already told me the 2 hours and I already accepted that. I already got stuff to do after.
Hmm.
And then the moment I said that, they're like, all right, fine. And they didn't say no other words right after. No other words after I started putting my stuff away.
It's like they thought they baited you with the 2 hours, and then they thought they caught you at the last moment
Yeah,
because you
no.
said yes to the 2 hours. Though that was the thing.
hmm
So they thought they were
That,
gonna let you say yes to the full shift, and they were gonna tell you about that whole thing about next weekend you have off and all that mandated stuff. Like they probably thought they had you right there, but no.
the thing I love about the people that I work with, not the supervisors, but like my actual coworkers, is because they're gonna tell you up front, off the jump, the goods and the bads. Mostly bads, but they're gonna tell you up front about the coworkers and stuff.
That's good. They give you a heads up on stuff then.
Yeah. The only thing is that it's a lot of old ass niggas on like my tour.
Yeah.
So it'd be the worst thing ever when you're working with them. Because sometimes when you're dealing with certain patients and you're trying to make sure that they're fine or whatever, the old ones they just love to add pressure to it, and then it just falls out instead of like calming down.
Hmm.
Yeah. Also within my tour, I found love. I don't know if I'll call it that yet.
Good for you.
Go, Justin.
No, it's because she works as a business associate, and then she started calling me pelon because of me going bald and stuff. And so because of that, me and her started talking more and more, and it was out of the blue too because we've never even spoken before.
That's
Hmm.
my step grandfather's name.
Bueno. Yeah, so that there's been some bad stuff that's come from working at the hospital, but there's been some good stuff. I can't complain.
That's good.
What about y'all? Because it's been almost a year since I caught up with Amaya as well as this beautiful man right here. So
Can you repeat that last part? I'm sorry.
Yeah, I didn't even hear what you said. All I heard was a Maya and man.
it's been a long while since I caught up with Amaya, heart to
Yeah.
heart, as well as this big, beefy, beautiful, handsome, terrific looking man here. Why you
Oh,
put that
look
happen?
here, you made him blush. He's not used to that. You know how you and the boys in college would be so loving
I
towards
just
each
don't take
other?
compliments well.
He doesn't.
And I
Oh,
don't
bless him.
liar.
See?
Huh?
Just so you know, Justin's really loving. You know how you and all the boys were mad loving to each other? He's not like used to that really.
Mm, No, I know. It's just no. It's just that like from certain situations that I've already gone through with the people from the other group or like our old group of friends, as well as like the people that I know now and work with, as well as like patients and workers or like co-workers from a different department. It's really shown me a lot that I don't got a lot of time to really hate on people. It's either you love them or you don't. And so, the type of person I am, I can't really be rude or be like that. I'm more of a person that tries to make others happy before I put myself first. Granted, I do put energy into myself a lot. I just really love when the person that I know that I'm friends with, they're also smiling and laughing as well.
Yeah, you're a great person.
I guess I'm someone not with words, but I am someone with action. I prov- I let my actions do the talking basically.
I can
I
tell.
don't say I don't say what does that mean?
Because you're
What does
not
that mean?
No, it's because how you treat. No, it's because of how you hang out and treat with Amaya. That's why.
What did she say about me?
Good things.
anything except, yeah. Everything I gotta say, I tell you.
No. Anyways,
Why you thought? Why you thought it was gonna be something bad or some shit? Goddamn.
that's what it always is. That's why.
For
So
who?
when I hear someone
I
talking
won't do
about me
that to you.
when I hear someone talking about me behind my back, I instantly think they talking crap.
Well,
Anyways,
it's almost good things. And then when she was like describing you to me for like before I even met you or anything, I thought, damn, it's a cool ass dude. And then when I saw you in person and you had like a serious ass face, bulked up and shit, I'm like, this is not who she described. What the fuck?
Oh my god.
damn, Josh, like, everything
How
I
did
gotta say
you
to you, you're literally one of the closest people in my life.
how did she describe me to you? Otherwise,
This is
like
almost like a year and a half to almost 2 years ago, so it's a little jinky.
all right, so
I
when you
don't really
see
have good memory,
when you see me that first time,
which was the bar when we went for Maya's birthday.
yes, I know. When you see me that first
So
time,
catchy. It makes me want to dance. Go ahead. Sorry.
Trash.
Yeah, Pooh?
The best friend the one that I thought was like the actual like real best friend and everything was the one with the glasses. Not you, the other one.
you
Zach?
I
thought
forgot.
you thought I was Zach.
I thought the person that she was describing, like how she described you and everything, I thought that was Zach.
That's what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying.
what I said.
You basically
Zach,
thought
no.
that Zach was me.
Zach is awesome too. Like, he's a
Cause
really good
she never showed me a photo of you. She never said any of that. So it
Good,
was kind of off for like a first what?
He doesn't
good.
take a lot of pictures.
Oh.
Yeah. And whatever pictures I have, I don't really show it because he doesn't like that.
I sure hope
So
not.
I can respect it. Only time I did show that picture of you was when we got into the very interesting conversation with our viewer. Yes.
I wish you didn't.
Yeah,
But
but it
anyways,
was, yeah, it was something like that.
okay, so you thought Zach was me.
Yes,
Oh my god, why I can't move?
Okay, and who did you thought I was?
because when you were sitting next to the girl, I thought, oh, that could be like her man or something like that.
Oh, what?
Her man, because you were sitting
Oh, you
next to
thought, Angelina, you thought it was her,
Excuse me?
you thought it was
because
a
you were sitting,
date?
no, because you were sitting next to each other, and then I saw there's a couple females as well as a couple males. So one of
Yeah.
them has to be, because I already know Richard. I know him.
Fuck, I missed the fire sale. Oh my god.
Stop playing zombies.
What the-
Hey, yo, zombies the shit. Anyways, continue.
Y'all can hear me?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I thought I was on mute. Sorry.
You don't gotta put yourself on mute. It's all good. But
Alright,
that was the
continue.
thing. I already knew Rick,
Muted.
and then I saw Zach sitting across from Amaya, so I thought, all right, he might be the friend that she was always talking about, and you would be with the girls. Since there was two of them, Rick was in cahoots or talking with Amaya. I don't know how you would describe it. So I thought two girls right there. Zach might be the best friend that she was talking about. You might be with one of the girls, or you came with the girls. That's why.
And when did you first know that it was actually me?
Right then and there when she said it.
Okay.
Yeah, but
It's
at that time I was
funny.
mostly silent because I wanted to see like how y'all would like talk with each other and like joke around and stuff before I involved myself.
What did I
Only-
miss?
The only real
Nothing.
things that I could really joke about were like stuff that happened with Amaya, only because through her was the only person that I knew between all of y'all. Yeah.
Wait, can y'all
What?
tell me what just happened?
It's funny to hear about that
What was just said?
because when people talk about me, again, I don't know what she says about me, but
Good things.
You
Don't
wanna know
worry.
what I say? I'm like, yo,
no,
this
I don't want to hear it. I don't
gosh,
want to
like
hear it. I'm just saying. I don't care to hear. I'm just saying.
I don't care. You're
I'm
gonna
just
hear this
saying.
shit.
You might as well just in case
Anyways.
because you want to know yourself if it's good or bad.
No, I
I
don't.
don't see
I
anything
just
bad
don't like
about
in
you.
general people talking about me. That's what I'm saying.
Actually, whatever I say that you frustrate me with, I tell you, like, hey, this and this is off. Like, what's up? That's it. Literally. And I say everything to you. I don't like talking about people behind their back.
Anyways, but yeah, it's funny to hear that you thought Zach was me.
nah, Zach is mad cool. It's literally Zach is like somebody that you could bring him anywhere and he will get along with everybody. He was friends with everybody in high school, like every different group. But yeah.
Yeah, but when I went in there and off of first glances, that's what I thought of. But then as we started like playing with the pool in the back, and then after like eating and stuff like that, that's when she told me who you was, or was like when I started introducing, or when we started introducing each other.
Mm-hmm.
And then from there, playing with the games and everything, that's when I started getting like more comfortable with y'all. And then that's when I started seeing like what she said about you was true. Great things. Because she was telling me about like the people that were there already, and just like to get to like a little, at least to like to know them a little bit more, just in case, so I won't go in there and say some dumb shit and just get smacked up or something.
Smart.
Don't
I'm
worry, bro.
joking.
I love you and I'll treat you as my brother. Granted, we only seen each other twice.
Oh, you making him blush. Aww.
I am not blushing.
Oh.
It's just a joke. Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my gosh, we can finally see.
No, because I gotta go myself. Because I'm about to take a shower. Because I don't know if I gotta work tomorrow, so I want to at least sleep a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, but it was nice talking with
Great
y'all. I'll
talking
try
to
to be
you.
on again.
It was good talking to you too, man.
Bye.
Oh my god,
Why you said, "Oh my god"?
this is the first time you say something nice.
Oh my gosh! Just
I'm
go
glad.
take a shower.
All right, goddamn. All right, C-Man
Bye.
is out.
Love you, brother. Have a good day at work and sweet dreams.
Later.
Oh boy.
Stay safe. Who?
Yo,
We done with
I
the
yo.
think,
live.
yeah, I
See
think
you
that's
at
it.
the live.
Oh shit! Damn, who the fuck smacked the shit out of me?
A Vogue zombie.
Oh my god. It's the fireball. Fucking
Oh, hellhounds.
and fucking zombies behind me. The fuck is my partner? Okay, y'all can. God. Yo, where this nigga at? Oh my,
I might just have to buy an Xbox just to play a game with you.
bro. Like, my shit right here. I got Black Ops and Call of Duty. It's my shit.
Damn.
Oh, so when I tell y'all I be wanting to play the game, like, I be interested in the game. Dead ass.
You can't play if you have an Xbox. You can't play with somebody on PlayStation. Is that really how it
Certain
works?
games doesn't have cross-platform.
Yeah, it depends on which game that you get, but Black Ops. Oh shit, he's here! Fuck! The big god damn.
The Blightfather or the Gladiator?
No, the guy with the three eyes. We're playing Shadows of Evil. This bitch came out
Oh,
of
okay.
nowhere. This fucking run, bro!
I thought you were playing 9. That map.
Nah.
Cool.
If y'all need to leave, oh my damn.
I have to talk to this one. And I
Cool,
kind
you
of
have to end the live stream.
yeah.
Because if we leave, you're still live.
Yeah.
And all you're gonna hear is like nothing but a few hours later of you just screaming.
Oh, y'all still. Hold on. God damn it. Hold
You
on.
can't, I know you
can't
can
click
push.
right
I
now.
know
don't
you. I
have-
know you.
Oh,
I know you. Are you playing online?
Yeah, I got down. Fuck, and he just helped me. Fuck, where's this portal? Get in the portal. Fuck.
Oh man.
Okay, why is my shit floating like that?
Just push end live stream. Just push that button.
Where it's okay, here it is. Damn,
Oh man, that's
Oh, wait,
funny.
we didn't even say bye. Have a good night, y'all. Stay safe and sweet dreams.
Yeah. Sorry.
and wash your damn grits.
There you
Peace.
go.